going to be on that end of the floor.
The opening tip brought to you by your neighborhood Brahms Ice Cream and Dairy Stores. Brahms gives you more. Steve Welmer, our referee tonight, throws the ball up in the center circle, and the tip is won by Oklahoma State. The Cowboys wearing their home white with orange numbers and black trim, and Oklahoma State in black across the chest. James on Curry on the left wing. Top of the key, Bogan for three. Missed it short off the front of the rim. Rebound to Pittsburg State. The Gorillas come in transition as they slow it up now, going from right to left. Taylor on the right wing, guarded man-to-man by James on Curry. Takes a dribble out to the top of the key. Mons chases him, knocks the ball away. It's loose at midcourt and scooped up by Curry on the run. James on all the way down the floor. Layup good.
And that's something the Cowboys are going to try to do all year long. Convert turnovers into points. And you saw an early strategy here, Dave. They're going to trap ball screens and try to take away any kind of drive one way or the other.
It's 2-0 Oklahoma State, and Eton knocks a pass away from Joe Bridges out of bounds on the near sideline. It'll be Pittsburg State ball. 19:15 left to play in the first half. It's Oklahoma State 2, Pittsburg State nothing.
And almost got that first run through of the year right there. But again, that's pressure out front, making those wing-to-wing passes, maybe point-to-wing, a little bit more difficult to make because they're extended.
Pittsburg State in its road red with gold numbers and white trim. Pittsburg State across the front of the uniform. Gorillas with the basketball. Hutchinson dribbling in the left corner. Ball knocked away out of bounds by Marcus Dove, and the Gorillas will get it back with 11 to shoot.
So far, the defensive intensity is impressive, coming right out of the shoot.
Gorillas inbound. Bridges between the two circles. 7 to shoot. Guarded by Eton. Gets a screen to his right. Drives. Hands it off underneath. Shot blocked. But a whistle and a foul is called. Corey Abercrombie caught the ball underneath. Nice penetration and handoff there. Marcus Dove picks up his first foul.
And there you saw Bridges just got just enough of a high post pick to clear a defender from him. And he took it right down the lane, took it as far as he could go before he handed it off to Abercrombie, who was about 5 feet from the rim. Got foul going up.
Foul shot on the way by Abercrombie is around the rim. No good. 2-0 Oklahoma State. Abercrombie, a 6'7 junior from Piedmont, South Carolina. Junior college All-America last year at Independence Community College. And as you said, Tom, a guy who could play high Division I basketball, but now is at Pittsburg State as he makes a second, 1 out of 2. It's a 2-1 Oklahoma State advantage.
Yeah, I think they have a nice little ball club, especially for their level of play. They just don't have, as you would imagine, enough of them to compete every day on the D1 level.
James on Curry for Oklahoma State. Left baseline to Mons. Backs in on the dribble. Kicks it right corner to Dove. Bakes. Drives the right side. Left hand layup around the rim and in. And a foul called. Count the basket for Marcus Dove. He changed hands in midair. Went to his left and finger rolled the layup over the rim and in. And a chance for a three-point play as Joe Bridges is whistled for the blocking foul.
And frankly, we didn't get enough and ones last year. That's another area of improvement that's got to pick up this year. Good job by Marcus. He wasted no time off the dribble. He got down there in the paint where he could do some damage, and really he kind of angled away from a charge that looked like it from here, and he was able to take the contact and get the N1.
And Dove rattles in the free throw, and the Cowboys lead Pittsburg State 5-1. Now full court pressure by the Cowboys. Panthers break it. Left corner, long jumper in flight, spun out. Hutchinson missed it. Long rebound, knocked away from Eton, recovered by Pittsburg State. Driving layup, put up and in by Ed Morris, and a foul called. Count the basket for Ed Morris. Sort of a scramble there at the foul line, partner, and when it was all said and done, Morris had a layup and was fouled underneath. He'll have a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play.
And it was kind of a double whammy there because they were able to break the trap after the made basket or made free throw. Cowboys let them out of the trap. They had numbers when they got it into the forecourt, and usually bad things happen there when you're outnumbered.
Free throw missed short by Morris. That foul, by the way, was on Mons, his first, the team's second. Cowboys up 5-3 as Curry penetrates, throws it underneath to Bogan. Double clutch layup, good.
And if you called it correctly, it was the penetration by Curry that made the play. All he had to do was hand it off to Bogan, who was in sure shot area.
7-3, Oklahoma State by 4. 2 minutes into the first half here at Stillwater. Pittsburg State with a basketball. Bridges left wing. Lob underneath. Gets away from Abercrombie and goes out of bounds to Oklahoma State.
I tell you, the ball pressure is difficult on Pittsburg State to handle because every time they get there, they try to relieve it with some screens, but the Cowboys are trapping that, so they have no place to go even when they get a teammate to screen them free.
James on Curry in the left corner. Ball poked away. He recovers, takes a dribble to the foul line left side to Dove. Bounce pass underneath to Bogan. Shot blocked underneath, but a foul will be called on Ed Morris.
And I'm going to point this out right here. We talked about it a lot last year. So much was made when Marcus Dove went out about his ability to defend, and he is a great defender, and he's become a better shooter. But what he did last year more than anything else, he's a great ball mover, and he got the ball into his teammates' hands in good scoring position. That's a perfect example right there. It was a high-low bounce pass, and Bogan had the angle, had his man on the hip, and he just gave a perfect pass to handle, he being Dove.
Bogan shoots the first of 2 free throws and makes it. A year ago, Mario Bogan became the first player in Big 12 history to lead the conference in field goal percentage and free throw percentage during the course of league play. As I mentioned, he shot 82% at the line a year ago.
And he needs to get there. We've kind of challenged him this year to get there in double digits, get there 10 times a game, because you're going to be in a position to either get fouled or be in underneath the basket that many times to score.
Second free throw pinballed out. Pittsburg State with a rebound. 8-3, Oklahoma State leads Pittsburg State. 17.5 minutes left to play in the first half here at Gallagher-Iba Arena. Gorillas have the basketball. Hutchinson, top of the key, throws it left wing to Carlos Taylor, guarded man-to-man by James on Curry. Kicks it right wing to Joe Bridges. Shot clock down to 15 for the Gorillas. Top of the key pass to Abercrombie. One dribble, 18-footer banked off the glass and in.
Wow, that was an old-fashioned driveway bank right there. He put it in the square and it fell through.
Cowboys lead 8-5. Pass to the right low post to Mario Bogan, and he is fouled from behind. Ed Morris is whistled for the foul. His second.
One thing they will do, Dave, they'll play behind you, one-on-one in the post. So that gives you a pretty good throw-in, and all you got to do is beat the man who's trying to play behind you with a quick move or just take it right to his chin. And so far, that's what the Cowboys are doing right now. They got the ball reversal gives them a better look inside, and when they're playing behind you, get it to the man who's got him on his hip.
That was team foul number 3 on Pittsburg State, and Morris with 2 fouls checks out, and Daniel Blair comes in. Here's Bogan for 3, top of the key, it's good.
There's the other phase of his game, boy. It's tough on big men to go out there and be in the same neighborhood when Bogan takes you down the lane, and he takes you out there for a walk, and he can shoot that 3 in.
This is the biggest Cowboy lead early in the game, 11-5, Oklahoma State up by 6. Pittsburg State with the basketball. Hutchinson out of Kansas City, Kansas, drives the left baseline. Bounce pass underneath is knocked away and stolen by Mario Bogan. Long pass down the floor underneath to Curry, who slips and falls and is called for traveling underneath the Cowboy basket.
That wasn't a bad idea, but it was a tough pass to make by Bogan because they were running with Curry, and Curry, when he caught it, basically was underneath the backboard to begin with, so he probably would have thrown it out, Dave. I don't think he had a good angle to the backboard. But a good idea. Steal the ball, try to get some quick points off that steal.
31.
I like the sharpness so far.
Yes.
I mean, this they have worked. I think what you're seeing here in the first 4.5 minutes of this game is what we have seen every day in practice since they've convened, and that's hard-nosed practices, getting after each other defensively and not letting that other team have any space in which to operate.
Pittsburg State with a basketball. 3-point jumper from the right wing. Clangs off the back of the rim by Taylor. Rebound underneath to Oklahoma State's Mario Bogan. Outlet to Eaton. Down the left sideline to Curry. 3-point jumper. Got it.
How about that? You get the rebound. 2 passes later, Curry spots it up from outside the arc and drains it.
It's 14-5 Oklahoma State. The Cowboys have made 3s on consecutive possessions to take their biggest lead. Pittsburg State with a basketball. Daniel Blair throws it to the left wing to Joe Bridges, 25 feet away. Bounce pass, left low post. Now back out. 3-point shot in flight. Good for Joe Bridges. From the left wing, Bridges knocks down the Gorillas' first 3 of the night.
Boy, he saved that play, too, because they had the inside man walled off.
Bogan fumbles a pass away, out of bounds underneath. It was a high pass that he could not come up with, and that's unfortunate because he would have had an easy layup. Timeout on the floor with 15 minutes and 44 seconds left to play in the first half. And Oklahoma State leading Pittsburg State 14-8. Cowboy basketball from Host Communications continues in a moment.
It's game time. The Bedlam Sales event is back. Get into your Oklahoma Ford dealer now before the big game on November 25th and check out the new 2007 lineup, including the all-new Expedition EL. Now in an extended length with more room for your whole team and all their gear. Plus, sign up for your chance to win autographed memorabilia, cool merchandise, game tickets, even a chance to win a new Ford F-150 at the Bedlam game in Stillwater on November 25th. And here's an offer everyone on your team will cheer for. When you purchase any new Ford SUV in stock between now and the Bedlam game, we'll throw in a rear seat DVD system at no extra charge. Only your Oklahoma Ford dealers can have a sales event this big, but it only goes through the big game November 25th. We got game, and we've got the best in Oklahoma. Get into the Bedlam sales event going on now at your Oklahoma Ford dealer.
WSF News now takes you to Dan the Man Trooper, who's out walking the streets.
Thanks, guys. I'm out here asking everyone who walks by about car insurance and what company they go to for great service and low rates. Well, the overwhelming response has been State Farm. That's because State Farm gives more discounts to more drivers than any other insurance company. So if you want great service at a great price, get State Farm. Reporting for WSF, I'm Dan the Man Trooper. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Find a State Farm agent in the AT&T Yellow Pages.
A 9-1 run gave the Cowboys their largest lead of the night, 14-5. A three-pointer by Bridges has now cut it to 14-8. That's the score. Cowboys up by 6, 15:44 to go here in the first half. Come visit your Oklahoma Chevy team dealers during this football season. Register for the OSU Ultimate Fan Experience for each home football game. One lucky fan will win 4 game tickets, 4 hospitality tickets, a football autograph by Mike Gundy, a behind-the-scenes tour. And each winner is entered in the drawing to win an OSU-branded 2007 Tahoe. See your local Oklahoma Chevy team dealer for more details, and go Pokes.
And a quick basket by Abercrombie of Pittsburg State cuts the Cowboy lead to 14-10, almost a steal at midcourt, as Taylor made a hustling play and knocked the ball away from James on Curry out of bounds on the far side.
And you see this Pittsburg State team, they've got some guys who can knock the ball down from all places on the floor. They just got that quick one off the inbounds play, and that didn't make Sean Sutton very happy. So back to the offense we go.
And Sean standing right in front of us in his navy blue suit, directing his troops on offense. Kenny Cooper into the game, has it right high post, backs into the lane. Jump hook from 5 is good.
Boy, that's what we got to have more, Coop, right there. Just taking it, get the man on your hip, drive him right under the basket, and hook it in.
So Cooper, coming off the bench, scores his first basket of the night. 6'10 sophomore with a nice offensive play there as Pittsburg State throws it away. An errant pass on the right wing sails out of bounds into the front row. It'll be Oklahoma State ball as we'll get our first look at Terrell Harris, 6'5 sophomore, 190-pounder for Oklahoma State from Garland, Texas. He'll check in at guard as Byron Etom will go to the bench.
Yeah, Terrell Harris, again, trying to get that defensive end down of the floor. A little bit more prowess there, but he can shoot the basketball. We'll see him maybe get a shot up here right off the bat.
Mario Bogan, top of the key. Backdoor pass to a cutting Curry. Layup blocked. Whistle, blocking foul against Pittsburg State. A collision underneath. And the foul is called on Carlos Taylor. That is team foul number 4 against the Gorillas. It will send James on Curry to the line for 2 free throws. Curry takes over at the point as Eton goes to the bench. What about the point guard depth, Tom? I know that has to be a concern.
It is, assuming you can make that kind of a trade every game and get guys rest as Curry misses the first free throw. That will be fine, but if you get one of those guys in foul trouble, one guy gets gassed, now who's going to come in and do that? And, of course, they've worked Obi Manello in that spot just in case that eventuality takes over.
Curry missed the first but makes the second. And the Oklahoma State lead is now 16-10. Correction, 17-10. Oklahoma State leads the Gorillas with 14:35 left to play in the first half. Pittsburg State with the basketball. Mario Bogan with good defensive pressure on Michael Hutchinson. He dribbles toward the left corner, stops there, throws it back out between the 2 circles to Bridges. Back to Hutchinson with 19 to shoot on the left wing, guarded closely by Bogan. Between the 2 circles it goes. Now right wing, 13 to shoot to Hutchinson. Cross-court left wing, looks inside, nothing available. Top of the key to Bridges, 7 to shoot. One dribble, picks it up, and whistle, and traveling is called against Pittsburg State.
That was a nice series by Oklahoma State. They cut down the driving lanes. They really got on the ball, made it difficult to make easy passes. That was a smothering type of defensive effort from everybody on the floor, and that's why the steps were taken. I think Bridges got a little frustrated. There was no place to go.
Cowboys going from left to right on your radio dial here in the first half. Kenny Cooper went up into the air to make a pass, had the ball knocked right back to him, and they'll say it's a traveling violation against Cooper, the Cowboys sophomore center.
Kenny Cooper again trying to move the basketball out there on the perimeter and then go relocate down low. And again, that's a part of his game that has to improve because many times you'll kick that big man out there to start the ball reversal from one side of the floor to the other. He goes and relocates down underneath. You got to make good passes, and that wasn't a good one.
I think the way he left his feet.
Yeah, he did that as well.
Before he released the basketball, and he came back down, and that was the traveling violation that he committed. Pittsburg State with the basketball going right to left here in the first half. Taylor, they swing it top of the key to Bridges, knocked away momentarily by Curry, but Bridges recovers. Now he crosses over, drives the left side, fall away, 18-footer is high off the glass and in.
Boy, that's a high bank right there. He didn't have really a good angle in which to shoot. He just threw it up there and it fell through.
Under duress, he converts a difficult shot to cut the Cowboy lead to 17-12. Here's Bogan, baseline right, 12-footer, good.
How about that little fadeaway action, little step-back action along the baseline? He's got range to just about every spot on the floor.
Mario Bogan leads all scorers with 8 quick points. It's 19-12, Oklahoma State by 7. Pittsburg State with the basketball. Carlos Taylor, the sophomore from Tulsa, throws it left wing to Hutchinson outside the three-point arc. Top of the key, it goes to Morris, who has 2 fouls. Right wing, Taylor, 1 dribble to Hutchinson. Top of the key with 11 to shoot. 1 dribble, three-pointer, left wing, missed off the front of the rim. Rebound, Blair underneath, and he muscles it up and banks it off the glass and in.
And that's something you can't have happen. You force a long three, a low percentage shot for him, and he misses the shot, but you don't get the weak side man blocked off.
19-14, Oklahoma State by 5. James on Curry, right wing, right baseline to Bogan, spins on the dribble, and a foul is called on Pittsburg State. Daniel Blair is whistled for the foul. That is team foul. Number 5 against the Gorillas. And the first foul on Daniel Blair. 6'7" senior from Sugar Land, Texas.
And Manello comes in, as you mentioned. Marcus Dove gets his first break of the night, and again, I think you're seeing more of the personality, Dave, of this OSU offense. They force the issue. They're aggressive on the offensive end.
Inbounds to Bogan, right side. 18-footer is good. Mario Bogan is already in double figures. He has 10 points in the first 7.5 minutes of action, and the Cowboys lead 21-14.
And you got an indication of how difficult it is to defend him. A big man can't go out there that quick. All you got to do is screen a little bit. He has good release.
Bridges on the right wing for Pittsburg State as they go right to left. Cross-court left side. Three-pointer from the left wing is good by Carlos Taylor.
Boy, Morris set a deadly pick right there to let Taylor try to find some open room and knock it down.
21-17, Oklahoma State leads with 12:10 left to play in the first half. Both teams shooting the ball well so far. Here's Terrell Harris driving the lane for the Cowboys. Right corner, it goes to Manello. Manello guarded man-to-man, backs away on the dribble to the right wing with 16 to shoot. Now picks it up, needs help, looking for help. Finally hands it off to Curry, who comes up from behind. 10 to shoot as J.O. dribbles to the top of the key. Gets a screen from Cooper to his right. Now Kenny backs away, heads to the lane. Shot clock at 4 as Curry penetrates. Right corner, Manello, line drive 3, barely grazed the rim. Mario Bogan with the opposite side rebound. Back out to Curry between the two circles. Cowboys will reset.
It was a good effort by Bogan.
Manello tried to lob it underneath to Cooper, but it's intercepted by Pittsburg State. Now the Gorillas counterattack going right to left. Taylor on the right wing on the Pistol Pete logo. His bounce pass is kicked by Terrell Harris. And the ball will go to Pittsburg State after this official timeout.
And what you've seen again is the lead with starters in, not so big when they go back in after being on the bench. This is what you're going to have to work out during the preseason, the substitution pattern.
A break in the action. 11:27 left to play in the first half. It's Oklahoma State 21, Pittsburg State 17. This is the Cowboy Radio Network.
Stillwater, it's the town we all know and love. What's the best way to keep up with what's going on here? Stillwater Living Magazine. It's full of local stories, local people, and local businesses. See fabulous homes, read great stories, sample delicious recipes, and get great advice from local professionals. Just $2 per copy or subscribe for just $24 a year. Call 405-533-1500 for subscriptions. Available for purchase at Headliners, Elizabeth's, and Loritz Salon and Spa. Stillwater Living Magazine, alumni owned and operated.
Hey, North Central Oklahoma, you don't want to miss Neil Conkey Bobblehead Doll Day, coming soon to Tiger Drug in Stillwater. Warning, some bobbleheads may look like Pudge Rodriguez. Tiger Drug, 9th and Walnut. As a way to honor the memory of the late, great Johnny Cash, Tiger Drug was planning to have a Ring of Fire sale on Preparation H. But for now, those plans have been scratched. We'll keep you posted at Tiger Drug, 9th and Walnut.
Hi, this is Chris from Kurt Shutters. Many people come to Stillwater for OSU sports. Many people also know that Stillwater is a home for Kurt Shutters. What I want Cowboy fans to know is we can provide our great products and service to them wherever they might live. We've been proudly serving our customers for nearly 20 years, and we want to serve you. Normal business hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. But if you're going to be in town for a game soon, we'll meet you after hours. Call us toll-free at 800-416-6455 and arrange an appointment. Or check us out on the web at www.kurtz, that's KIRTZ.com.
The Cowboys used a 9-2 run to open up a 9-point lead, and Pittsburg State's put a 12-7 run on Oklahoma State over the last 3 or 4 minutes to get it back now to 4, 21-17. Oklahoma State leading in this first exhibition.
Pittsburg State with the basketball. Keith Wyndham, a 6-foot junior from Wichita, into the game at guard, dribbling toward the right corner, guarded closely by Eton. Top of the key, line drive 3, off back iron, missed strong, and the long rebound to Dove, and a foul on Pittsburg State.
Yeah, I think Morris was reaching in on Marcus Dove.
And for Ed Morris, the leading returning rebounder for Pittsburg State, and also their leading returning scorer. That's his third foul, just 8 minutes and 48 seconds into the game.
And that was really a poor decision by Morris with 2 fouls to begin with, but he had no chance of knocking the ball away from Dove, who had the rebound secured, was headed in the other direction.
Oklahoma State with the basketball. Eton drives the left side, and a foul on Pittsburg State. That'll be team foul number 7.
Cowboys are going to get to the free throw line a lot this year. Once again, it won't be near as easy against bigger name opponents to take the ball and put it on the floor and drive inside traffic, but all these guys are going to get a chance, I would think, Dave, everything else being equal, to shoot a bunch of free throws this year, and that should be a source of points all season long.
Eton misses a foul shot, too strong, and Pittsburg State with a rebound. 11 minutes left to play in the first half. It's Oklahoma State 21, Pittsburg State 17. Gorillas with a basketball now. Shot clock down to 24 as the ball comes to the foul line left side. Now Wyndham gets it back between the two circles, guarded closely by Terrell Harris. Now he pulls up, shoots a left-handed 3 from the top of the key. It's a brick. Rebounded by David Mons of Oklahoma State. Ala to Manello, the freshman for Oklahoma State. Dribbles to the foul line, kicks it right wing to Harris. Takes 2 dribbles toward the corner. Back out to Manello right side to Harris right corner for 3. Air ball strong. Rebounded in the far corner by Rashad Singleton of Pittsburg State.
Everything there but the shot going down. Manello twice made the penetration to get his teammate open.
Singleton tried to dump it down to the low post. It's intercepted by Terrell Harris. Harris alley-oop underneath to Dove, and Dove undercut trying to tap it toward the basket. Is fouled by Pittsburg State. That's a scary moment because it was an undercut in the last seconds of the first half of Oklahoma State's win against Tennessee last year in the Ford Center in Oklahoma City that ended up costing Marcus Dove 6 weeks of action. Missed 11 games with a broken hip socket. Boy, to see that, partner?
Yeah, no, even if he were not to get hurt severely, you know, just to see him in a situation where he could come down on it and re-injure it, and he misses that free throw badly. Cowboys not shooting free throws well tonight, getting there a lot, but not making a whole lot of their opportunities.
According to my count, 3 out of 7 after that miss. Our official stats monitor is locked up. So I'm working off my scorebook here. And
like the old days.
Just like the old days. Yep. I'm an old school guy. Dove shoots the second foul shot and misses it, too.
They're giving away a lot of points, leaving points on the table here as the Cowboys continue to hold on to a 4-point lead.
Cowboys have led by as many as 9. It's 21-17 now, as Tom said, a 4-point game. Oklahoma State with a lead. Pittsburg State with the basketball. Abercrombie, top of the key, tried to hand it off to Wyndham. Knocked away by Eton, but Wyndham recovers it just beyond midcourt with 15 to shoot. Now trying to start the play, and Eton all over him is whistled for a reach-in foul by umpire Winston Stiff.
Probably a good call right there. Byron just getting a little physical right there with Wyndham, trying to knock the ball away from our vantage point. Looked like he got a little bit more hand than ball.
That's team foul number 4 against Oklahoma State. Pittsburg State inbounds. Inbounds to Bridges. Right corner, 3-point jumper from the wing is good.
Bridges, we left pretty much wide open. James was a little late getting there. And I'll tell you, all of a sudden we got a ball game here.
Cowboy lead is 21-20. And a foul away from the basketball. Whistled on Pittsburg State. Nathan Lang, a reserve post out of Muskogee, Oklahoma, is called for the foul.
And you see right here, again, whether it's Pittsburg State or Oklahoma or Kansas, when you leave points on the board, on the table from the free throw line, you fail to extend leads, continue to build leads, and you let that other team hang around with the 3-ball. They're able to shoot that. You stay in the game, and they're right on the Cowboys' heels.
And Mons misses a foul shot. Offensive rebound to Marcus Dove. Cowboys with another chance. 9-point lead is down to 1 at 21-20. Eton penetrates, kicks it left corner to Manello. Line drive 3, missed badly, too strong. And Marcus Dove is called for coming over the back on the rebound.
Wow.
And is whistled for his second personal foul, team foul number 5 against Oklahoma State.
The only consistent scorer the Cowboys have had all night long has returned to the floor, and Mario Bogan. Everybody else has kind of been hit and miss, and more miss than hit here in the last 6 or 7 minutes.
Pittsburg State with the basketball. Cowboys lead 21-20. OSU led by 9 earlier in this first half. Shot clock down to 23, and a whistle and a foul. Nathan Lang on the drive, taking it down the left side, is hacked by Mario Bogan. It's a shooting foul that will send Lang to the charity stripe for 2.
Lang, again, the transfer, and you mentioned not much known about them, but I'll tell you what, they have done a better job in the early going, is they've been setting some vicious screens up high where it enables the ball handler to have a pretty good look at where he's going once he turns the corner.
Lang's first foul shot pinballs out. Pittsburg State has not shot free throws very well either. The Gorillas are 1 out of 4.
And Oklahoma State basketball is brought to you by Integris Heart Hospital, where experts are bringing you life-saving answers.
21-20, Oklahoma State. Second free throw by Lang is good, and that ties the game at 21.
Yeah, this right now they're on a 16-7 run over the last 7 minutes.
Cowboys with the basketball. James on Curry left wing, and the starting 5 back out there for Oklahoma State. Eton, right wing to Terrell Harris. Harris tried to hand the ball underneath the Bogan. Ball knocked away. Mario saves it to Curry, but Curry stepped on the inline out of bounds. It'll be Pittsburg State ball. I said the original starting 5 was out there. That's not true. Terrell Harris is in the game. It's Harris, Bogan, James on Curry, Byron Eton, and Marcus Dove on the floor for Oklahoma State. David Mons, who started in the post, is on the bench for the time being.
And Terrell's semi-out-of-control drive going to set that turnover up, because once Bogan got it, there was no place to go with it except try to throw it out.
Pittsburg State with the ball and a chance to take the lead. Taylor on the right wing, guarded by James on Curry, gets a screen to his right, dribbles to the right corner. He's trapped there, floats at top of the key, leaping grab made by Bridges. He kicks it across the floor left wing to Hutchinson, and Hutchinson is fouled, a blocking foul called on Byron Eton as he tried to drive it toward the left baseline.
Eton kind of slipped as he came in there trying to get into the path of Hutchinson. And boy, they moved the basketball around, and they were having to do it under duress. But you could see, Dave, they are well schooled with the Gene Iba influence of handling offense under pressure. And their defensive teams probably get after one another as well in practice, and all of a sudden now this Cowboy pressure, they're handling a little bit better.
That's team foul number 6, and the second personal foul for the Cowboy point guard, Byron Eton. We'll comment more on that when we have a chance. Here's Abercrombie with a turnaround jumper from the left baseline. That's good, and Pittsburg State has the lead 23-21.
And again, the Cowboys have seen that lead melt away, an 18-7 run, and Pittsburg State looking pretty confident on both ends of the floor now.
Terrell Harris to Eton left wing, pump fake, one dribble, top of the key Curry. Three-point jumper. Hits the side of the rim and goes untouched out of bounds to Pittsburg State as Curry barely grazed the right side of the iron with that attempt from the top of the circle.
And all of a sudden now that post-up game that was so evident in the early going, Cowboys a little impatient now that Pittsburg State's put some heat on them, trying to get something quick.
Gorillas with the basketball with a 2-point lead. Lang, top of the key, one dribble to the foul line right side. Right wing to Bridges. Cross-court left wing to Hutchinson. Hutchinson guarded closely by Terrell Harris. Shot clock down to 15. Now he beats Terrell on the drive, takes it to the goal. Up and under layup, missed. Rebound tied up between Marcus Dove and Nathan Lang of Pittsburg State. Tie ball possession arrow will favor Pittsburg State when play resumes.
Cowboys fortunate on that one. Abercrombie made a nice drive, beat two guys, split them, got to the rim, just got an unkind roll.
7:42 left to play in the first half, and the visitors from Pittsburg, Kansas, the Pittsburg State Gorillas, have a 23-21 lead over Oklahoma State. Cowboy basketball from Host Communications continues in a moment.
Today we salute you, Mr.
Mr. Fantasy Football Manager guy. Every year, you assemble your closest friends to prepare for another season in the knockdown, drag-out world of make-believe football. 4th and inches. Imaginary catches, imaginary touchdowns. Next up, an imaginary score with an imaginary woman. Good imagination. So crack open an ice-cold Bud Light, oh Swami of the sidelines. Bud Light Beer, Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
This is for Lee Newman and Ronnie Steck. Lee, Ronnie, you know, for two best friends who were on the same team way back in high school, you guys are ruthless when it comes to fantasy football. And AT&T has a few ways to help take your game to a whole new level. Want the fastest internet in town for the price? AT&T Yahoo high-speed internet is as low as $14.99 a month. And you can get up to 768 kilobits per second. Okay, so that's Lee and Ronnie's world. For everybody who's not them, whatever you want in your world, AT&T can deliver it. Make the switch from your old cable internet to the new AT&T. Call 1-800-PICK-ATT or visit att.com/sports to sign up for as low as $14.99 a month. Go online for the best deals and see how you can qualify for a Visa gift card worth up to $75. You know, if Lee and Ronnie end up in the championship and they've both got AT&T, this could get interesting. The new AT&T. Your world. Delivered.
Price may claim based on comparison to major broadband providers. For residential customers only where available. All offers require qualifying AT&T local phone service. Visa gift card applies to plans priced $19.99 or higher. For details of additional charges, restrictions, and requirements, call 1-866-416-6471 toll free or visit att.com/offer details.
We are back here at Gallagher Iba Arena. Cowboys once led by 9, but a current 9-0 run, which is part of an 18-7 run since the Cowboys went up by 9. And this is, we're talking about 7 minutes ago. And all of a sudden now, Pittsburg State has come in and taken the lead. They lead at 23-21 with 7:42 to go here in the first half. So the Cowboys experiencing some foul problems as well, Dave. We were talking during the break. All of a sudden now we're going to find out what the point guard situation is going to look like, especially with Eaton having a couple of fouls.
Pittsburg State with the lead and the basketball going right to left here in the first half. Bridges top of the key, one dribble, three-point jumper, missed off the back of the rim. Rebound tipped high in the air and retrieved in the far corner by Abercrombie of Pittsburg State. He's harassed by Mario Bogan, still has his dribble, but he shuffled his feet and he's called for traveling. And
Cowboys fortunate to get the ball back because all of a sudden the rebounding effort that Sean wants is not there. They were able to go retrieve it, get a second opportunity, and only that turnover right there gives the Cowboys the ball back.
Oklahoma State with the ball. Again trailing 23-21. The Cowboys have led by as many as 9 in the first half. Marcus Dove, top of the key right, guarded by Lang. Foul line left, Curry. Open jumper. Rattled out. Rebound Pittsburg State. And the Gorillas will counterattack on the run. Bridges, right wing to Taylor. Well outside the three-point arc. Curry defends him man-to-man. Top of the key to Abercrombie. Guarded by Mario Bogan of Oklahoma State. Hands it off to Taylor behind him. Shot clock down to 20 for the Gorillas. It's 23-21 in favor of Pittsburg State with 6:50 left to play in the first half. Abercrombie, left wing to Bridges. Shot clock at 12. Cross court right wing. Taylor, long jumper, good. A three-pointer for Carlos Taylor of Pittsburg State, his second of the night. And the Gorillas have a 26-21 lead with 6:35 left to play in the first half.
That was with a hand in his face, I might add, right there. He just threw that one up. And right now they're playing with a tremendous amount of confidence.
Mario Bogan, right low post, spins baseline. 5-footer missed, but he was bumped on the way up. And Corey Abercrombie is whistled for the foul. That's his first and team foul. Number 10 for Pittsburg State.
And I go back to the point we made before about missing free throws, not being able to take a 6-point lead to an 8-point lead, a 9-point lead to an 11-point lead. And right now this has resulted in a 21-7 run for Pittsburg State, and Bogan finally gets one to go down.
Cowboys now 4 out of 11 at the free throw line, and Bogan has 11 points. Pittsburg State's lead is 26-22.
That breaks a 12-0 run within the 21-7 run.
Bogan at the line again, shoots it. Rattled out, no good. Rebound fought for, taken by Pittsburg State. 26-22, Pittsburg State with a 4-point lead over the Oklahoma State Cowboys here in Gallagher Iba Arena in Stillwater. Gorillas with a basketball. Bridges, bounce pass, right low post to Lang. Turnaround 5-footer from the right block, missed. Rebound opposite baseline to Mario Bogan of Oklahoma State. Outlet to Curry. Kicks it left wing to Eaton. High arcing three is an air ball strong. Rebound to Pittsburg State. Gorillas counterattack. Long pass down the floor. Goes off the fingertips of Abercrombie. Out of bounds underneath. Back to Oklahoma State it goes.
And that quick shot's going to earn Byron Eaton a spot on the bench, that's for sure. Bonello's coming in. That was just a quick shot launched off of one pass from Curry. And once again, when you're struggling, you want to have a high percentage shot. And the Cowboys, basically for the last 3 or 4 minutes, they have quit working the ball from side to side and dumping it down and getting higher percentage shots. That won't work, and Eaton sitting down because of it.
26-22. Pittsburg State leads Oklahoma State by 4. Curry, bounce pass, right baseline to Bogan. Leaning layup, good.
There's your high percentage shot. Start working that ball down around the baseline into the paint, where obviously you have a scorer who's got a little bit more ability than they do.
Bogan has 13 points to lead all scorers. Pittsburg State's lead is now 26-24 with 5:20 left in a half. Here's a wild left side jumper taken and missed by Hutchinson. Barely hit the rim. Cowboys with a defensive rebound on the run. Manello drives the left side, puts it underneath the dub. Layup, good.
And we talked about his ability to find the open man with the pass. That was a perfect example. The great body strength of Manello on the drive, getting down the left side. And I'm telling you, when he's got it, you better be alive because the ball's coming your way.
And a timeout, Pittsburg State. We are tied at 26 with 5:13 left to play in the first half.
And a good time to remind you, the Cowboy basketball is brought to you in part by the Oklahoma Tourism and Recreation Department. Come join our centennial celebration in Oklahoma, Native America.
The Oklahoma Pork Council is proud to support Cowboy basketball and wants to remind you to visit www.okpork.org to find some big play pork recipes your family will love.
And the first time we've been able to use it this year, the spurtability factor right there for the Cowboys. A quick 5 points in less than a minute, coming back from a 5-point deficit to even it up. And basically Gene Iba saying, hey, we're not going to play this kind of ball now. Let's slow this back down and get to the tempo that we want, because the Cowboys put 5 quick ones there to even it up.
Cowboys have Manello, Terrell Harris, James on Curry, Marcus Dubb, and Mario Bogan on the floor. This, you could say, is a small Cowboy lineup. Pittsburg State with the basketball. Bridges throws it left wing to Hutchinson. Between the two circles to Lang. Back to Bridges on the right wing. 17 to shoot to Hutchinson. Cross court on the left wing. Mario Bogan and Terrell Harris trap him. Errant pass tapped away by Manello into the backcourt. And they say it's an over and back violation against Pittsburg State. I thought Manello got a hand on it, but apparently not. It's Oklahoma State basketball on the backcourt violation by the Gorillas.
That was good tandem defense. We saw the trap right in front of us on the sideline. They had Hutchinson pinned, so he threw it out of desperation, a diagonal pass, and there was Manello playing center field to make the steal. So that's good tandem defense. Two guys helping the third guy make a play in the middle of the floor.
Tied at 26, and a timeout, Oklahoma State. 4 minutes and 41 seconds left to play in the first half. And again, our score tied at 26.
And a highly entertaining game, to say the least, as it gone back and forth. And a good time during this timeout to remind you that tonight's Oklahoma State Cowboy basketball game broadcast is brought to you by Budweiser. Grab a cold, fresh Budweiser. It's game time. By Mid-First Bank, more than you'd expect from a bank. And by Sonic, it's not just good, it's Sonic good. All proud sponsors of OSU basketball.
We know you want to win, so don't let your business get stuck short of the goal line. Bank of Oklahoma has the resources and expertise to get your business to the next level of success. Call us today, Bank of Oklahoma, member FDIC.
Once again, the Cowboys looked as sharp as one could be, I think, in the first 6 or 7 minutes of this game. Jumped out to a 9-point lead. Made some substitutions. That's when some of the effectiveness went downhill. And a 21-7 run by Pittsburg State gave them a 5-point lead. It's now evened up. The Cowboys 26-26.
Oklahoma State with the ball going left to right. Bogan, right baseline, turns, faces, shoots a 10-footer, a fall away that rimmed out, and the rebound to Singleton of Pittsburg State. Again, we're tied at 26 with 4:17 left to play in the first half. Gorillas with the ball. Bridges picked up his dribble right wing, found help with Lang, top of the key. Left side to Singleton, and the ball just ripped away by James on Curry of Oklahoma State. Whips it down the floor to Bogan. Left wing Manello, open three, a line drive missed. Too strong. Rebound, knocked around underneath. Marcus Dubb hits the deck trying to come up with it on the right baseline, and the ball goes out of bounds off Pittsburg State to the Gorilla bench. It'll be Oklahoma State ball when play resumes.
Yeah, that was a series that was just kind of wild from the get-go. The good thing is, Dave, defensively, they have gone now over 3 minutes without scoring, and that's when the Cowboys needed it the most after being down by 5.
And a timeout on the floor with 3:59 left to play in the first half. Oklahoma State and Pittsburg State are tied at 26. This is the Cowboy Radio Network.
Pick your lunch or dinner at El Vaquero. Fajita nachos, a massive plate of cheese-covered nachos loaded down with strips of fajita beef or chicken, fresh-cut lettuce, delicious ripe tomatoes, grilled onions, and bell peppers. Then wash it all down with Stillwater's best margarita or a refreshing glass of iced tea. You can experience this great authentic meal every day at El Vaquero, Stillwater's authentic Mexican restaurant, located at 5020 West 6th on Highway 51, or call 377-8476 for reservations.
Hi, this is Leisha Rhodes. Northside Laundry and Cleaners understands the investment you have in your wardrobe. The care of your clothing is our #1 priority, and we take it very seriously. Northside Laundry and Cleaners are the clothing care professionals. We handle all of your dry cleaning and laundry needs, including excellent alteration services. Trust the professionals. Northside Laundry and Cleaners, 402 South Main Street, Stillwater. Drop-off locations also at 19th and Sanger and Highway 51 and Country Club Road.
Have you had an accident? Do you need quality repair with an insurance-approved auto body repair shop? Then you need Diamond Auto Body. Diamond Auto Body, located at 2825 East 6th in Stillwater, is the only certified first auto body shop within a 75-mile radius. Diamond Auto Body offers the best in facilities and equipment with highly qualified, well-trained professionals utilizing quality products. So call Diamond Auto Body for all your auto body repair needs at 372-2119.
Cowboys led by as many as 9 early. A 21-7 run by Pittsburg State gave them their largest lead of the night at 5. But the Cowboys have come back with a lightning-quick 5-point run. And now we've got it tied up, 26-26, heading into the last 3:59 of the half.
Oklahoma State with the basketball. James on Curry on the left wing, guarded man-to-man, drives the left side, fall away 12-footer is good.
Pretty well done right there. Play drawn up, coming out of the timeout, and Curry ended up with a high percentage shot.
And the Cowboys retake the lead 28-26. Pittsburg State with the basketball. Lang double-teamed at the right low post. Top of the key, three-pointer in flight, missed short by Hutchinson. Rebound out of bounds underneath off Oklahoma State. Correction off Pittsburg State. It'll be Cowboy basketball.
Good effort by Curry. We don't have the official stats here, but Curry's got himself a few rebounds tonight, too, and that's kind of helped stabilize the things. The Cowboys now on a 7-0 run, and Curry's been in the middle of all the action on both ends of the floor. That was a nice effort by James on. Well, we got a little zone action coming up here. Let's see what they're going to do. First time they've been, or is that just a little disguise of a man-to-man?
Terrell Harris, right wing, lob underneath to Bogan for the dunk. That's a perfect executed pass, perfectly executed, I should say,
yeah, he
by Terrell Harris.
On his back, just a perfect throw in right there. Bogan jump ball to go get it, and he was home free once he was able to secure it.
So the run is now 9-0 for Oklahoma State, and the Cowboys are up 30-26 with 3 minutes left to play in the first half. Singleton penetrates. Pitches it out between the two circles to Bridges. Shot clock down to 14 for the Gorillas. Lob underneath, knocked away from Lang by Dove, and it goes off Lang out of bounds. Off the Gorillas to Oklahoma State it goes.
Good anticipation by Marcus to step there right in front of the man trying to receive the basketball. And it is significant after the Cowboys fell down by 5. It is now coming up on 4 minutes since the Gorillas have scored.
James on Curry walks the ball into the front court. He's running the point. Byron Eaton is on the bench with 2 fouls. Left corner to Mario Bogan, who's had the hot hand. Guarded by Abercrombie. Dribbles up to the foul line. Lobs it underneath to Marcus Dove. His layup blocked from behind. Rebound Pittsburg State in the far corner. Gorillas will counterattack. Long pass down the floor into the right corner to Hutchinson. Back out between the two circles to Bridges. Pass underneath to Abercrombie for the dunk.
Boy, that was a nice pass by Bridges to Abercrombie, who had an angle on Marcus. And once he got it, he turned and went right to the rim.
It's 30-28. Oklahoma State by 2. James on Curry dribbles into the front court. Picks it up. Throws it top of the key to Terrell Harris. Bounce pass in the lane to Bogan. Jump hook from 8 feet. Missed. Rebound out of bounds. And a foul on Pittsburg State. 2 Cowboys were underneath trying to secure the rebound, and there was a push from behind. Whistled on Hutchinson of Pittsburg State. That's his first foul.
Yeah, Dove and Harris were both there looking to secure it. It looks like the foul was made on Marcus Dove, so Marcus goes back to the free throw line. He missed his last 2.
Wheeler's is a proud sponsor of Cowboy basketball. Wheeler's hot dogs and sausages, a great compliment for a bun. Pittsburg State has exceeded the 10-foul limit, so it's the double bonus. 2 free throws, and Marcus Dove sinks the first. He has 6 points on the night. It's 31-28 Oklahoma State. Harris and Bogan go to the bench. Eaton returns along with Kenny Cooper.
The trick, again, early on is to find the right combination so you don't lose productivity and efficiency, and that's the chemistry issue comes up here.
Dove makes a second. 32-28 Oklahoma State. Daniel Blair checks in the post for Pittsburg State. Nathan Lang will go to the bench. Pittsburg State's leading returning scorer and rebounder, Ed Morris, has spent much of the first half on the bench with 3 fouls.
And Blair, again, an offensive rebounder by nature. This guy will get after you on both ends of the floor.
32-28 Oklahoma State by 4 as Dove tried to run through a pass at midcourt and knocked it away out of bounds to the near sideline. It'll go back to Pittsburg State with 24 on the shot clock.
And that's a good read by Marcus Dove. Again, jumping in between the passer and the receiver. He had a good break on the ball, to use a football jargon, and he was almost able to push it ahead and take it in for a run-through.
Inbounds to Joe Bridges in the backcourt, guarded by Manello, the Cowboy freshman. He beats him on the drive toward the left baseline, stops. Top of the key, it goes to Carlos Taylor. He throws it to Bridges with 10 to shoot between the two circles. Now trying to drive on Manello. Stumbles and falls. Basketball comes loose. Loose ball. Pittsburg State has it. 2 to shoot. Here's an open 3 from the left wing. Missed. Rebound Pittsburg State underneath. Follow won't go. Loose ball in the far corner taken by Oklahoma State. Cowboys counterattack. Curry on the left wing in the front court. Minute 12 left in the half. Top of the key to Marcus Dove. They swing it right wing to Manello, the Cowboy freshman. 24 to shoot. A minute 5 left in the half as Manello dribbles to the top of the key. Right low post to Kenny Cooper. Turns, faces, now backs in, spins, goes up. Whistle, foul on Pittsburg State.
Well, Kenny just abused Blair that time. He got a hip into him initially, and he kept backing him down. Every time he took a step and a bounce, it got closer to the rim, and he just turned and went right at Blair, who hacked him on the wrist.
So Blair gets his second foul, and that'll send Kenny Cooper to the free throw line for 2. 32-28. Oklahoma State leads Pittsburg State by 4. And Cooper will get 2 foul shots. And he makes the first.
You know, the Cowboys basically have been very productive when they've taken their time and run a play and gotten the ball down low and let Cooper, Bogan, even Dove do something with it. When they've been impatient and trying to fire up shots from outside and make a big play when you don't need to, that's when they have not been as productive.
And Cooper makes a second.
And it helps to hit free throws. That's 4 in a row now. Dove hit 2, and now Cooper 2.
I think 5 of the last 6, partner.
That is correct.
34-28, Oklahoma State by 6. Curry almost intercepted a pass on the right wing, but fell out of bounds with the ball. It'll go back to the Gorillas with 51.3 seconds left in the first half and 27 on the shot clock.
Just 1 bucket since the 6:38 mark for Pittsburg State, and we're under a minute here.
Inbounds to Taylor. He had to go into the backcourt to get it. Now he brings it across the timeline, throws it to the right wing to Bridges. Bridges dribbles toward the corner, 16 to shoot. Top of the key to Abercrombie. Left wing Hutchinson, 12 to shoot, 35 seconds left in the half. Right side, Taylor, 3-point jumper, clangs off the back of the rim. Rebound, Oklahoma State. Cowboys on the run. Curry crosses over, kicks it right corner to Eaton. Back to Curry, right corner. Pump fake, 1 dribble, wide open 3, right corner, missed it short. Rebound tapped out to Eaton, top of the circle, and Oklahoma State with the offensive board will have another chance as the shot clock goes off.
They're going to check and see about...
Clock reset to 17 seconds.
That's correct. I think Wilson saw that it should have been reset. I think 17 seconds is what they're going to put up there right now. So the official right on top of that.
34-28, Oklahoma State. David Mons comes in for the Cowboys. Marcus Dove will go to the bench. So 17 seconds now. The clock reset. That's the time remaining in the first half.
Dove can set a little tougher screen right here, try to get the ball initially into Eaton.
And Eaton gets the inbounds pass just beyond the midcourt line on the left sideline with 10 seconds left in the first half. Now Eaton gets a screen, dribbles up to the top of the key, 7 seconds. Left wing Curry, 3-point jumper, missed it short, got his own rebound, 1 dribble, 5-footer, high off the glass, no. And the buzzer sounds, ending the first half with Oklahoma State leading Pittsburg State 34-28.
Well, an entertaining first half, to say the least. back and forth. Cowboys were good early, good late, middle of the game. Maybe left something to be desired, but that's when substitution patterns started to take effect, and the starters had to get a rest, and certainly something we'll be looking for. But the Cowboys opened or closed with a 13-2 run after falling down by 5 and hit with that 21-7 run by Pittsburg State, and that's the reason Oklahoma State is up 34-28. Pittsburg State with just one bucket in the last 6, 38.
Again, our halftime score, Oklahoma State 34, Pittsburg State 28. Coming up on the Dodge Halftime Report, a complete recap of the first half and a scoreboard update from Skip Elliott and our Host Broadcast Center. That's when Cowboy basketball from Host Communications continues in a moment.
The Oklahoma State Cowboys. The Oklahoma Sooners. Yeah, they're bitter rivals, but there is one thing they can both agree on. When every player is committed to success, nothing can hold them back. At Chevy, we couldn't agree more. Whether you're talking Silverado, Tahoe, or Suburban, our team of trucks works hard and plays even harder. Right now, get to your participating Oklahoma Chevy team dealership to register for the OSU Ultimate Fan Experience. For each home game, one lucky fan will win 4 game tickets, 4 hospitality tickets, an autographed football by Mike Gundy, and a behind-the-scenes tour. Each winner is entered into a drawing to win an OSU-branded 2007 Tahoe. See your local Oklahoma Chevy team dealer for more details, and go Pokes!
We've all heard the statistics on heart disease. It's America's #1 killer. And when someone is having a heart attack, time is muscle. By reducing treatment time during the critical early stages of a heart attack, more irreplaceable heart muscle can be saved. The Nafee Family's Chest Pain Center at Integris Baptist Medical Center is doing just that. It's exceeded the most stringent of criteria for earning accreditation with PCI, an elite designation that's been awarded to just 6 facilities in the nation. Integris cardiologists are even able to receive EKG results directly from EMSA, so preparation begins well before a patient reaches the door. Integris Heart Hospital at Baptist Medical Center. Saving hearts, saving lives. For more, call 946-CARE.
Life on the ranch is a whole lot easier since I started cooking with propane. Yeah, come and get it. Grilling, heating, broiling, water is a-boiling. You could be enjoying propane. Through wind and rain and weather, propane will deliver. Try it and you'll never be the same. Start to calculating, 'cause rebates are awaiting you when you use propane. Pick it up, light it up, fire it up, grill it up, saving bucks when you use propane. Cook it up, steam it up, warm it up, heat it up with environmentally clean propane. Brought to you by your propane dealer and the Oklahoma LP Gas Research Market and Safety Commission.
Back in Gallagher-Iba Arena, it's Oklahoma State 34, Pittsburg State 28 at halftime. And let's pause 10 seconds for our great stations across Oklahoma to identify themselves on the Cowboy Radio Network.
We are back here at halftime. Tom Dorado, Dave Hunsiker in first exhibition and game of the year. First of 2 for the Cowboys, and kind of a mixed bag, Dave, as you would imagine, in the first half of the first exhibition. Some good things early, some good things late. Middle of the half, not so good for Oklahoma State. Cowboys jumped out quickly, to a 9-point lead, 14-5 in the first 4 minutes. Things were going well on both ends of the floor. Boulder was scoring well. Cowboys were playing tough defense, and all of a sudden, Pittsburg State really didn't have any place to go. But then the substitutions started right there. Cowboys put in guys like Cooper and Terrell Harris and Manello try to get guys in there to get the starters a rest, and that's when the productivity went down a little bit, plus the fact Cowboys were not hitting free throws. All of a sudden, it was a 21-14 lead with 12:39 to go, but a 12-0 run by Pittsburg State over the next 5.5 minutes or so. That resulted in a total 21-7 run for Pittsburg State. They were up by 5, but that was also a significant time in the game because that's when the defense really picked up for the Cowboys. The Cowboys shut Pittsburg State down to 1 bucket in the last 6:38. Meanwhile, Oklahoma State finally started hitting free throws, made a little bit more of their offensive opportunities, and they were able to score and outscore them 13-2 over the last 6:38. So they went from 5 down to 6 up in the last 6.5 minutes of the game of the first half. So good in the beginning, good at the end, and some improvement needed in the middle part of that half.
Again, halftime score is Oklahoma State 34, Pittsburg State 28. We'll pause on the Cowboy Radio Network.
Hi, this is Terry from Pleasant Pools. Dreaming of a spa but afraid you don't have the room or the money or an electrician to do the wiring? Problem solved. Pleasant Pools and Spas offers the new DreamMaker spas. With DreamMaker's plug-and-play technology, you can take one home and plug it in and be playing in it in no time. No special electrical hookups required. The Eclipse is specially priced at $26.95 and the Odyssey is priced at $31.95. Make your dreams come true. See the DreamMaker Spas at Pleasant Pools in Stillwater or any of our Pleasant Pools and Spas 4 metro locations. Call 624-8833 for the location nearest you.
Are you an avid wakeboarder and addicted to getting extreme air? H2O Sports Unlimited is your place for wakeboarding and water skiing gear. You can choose from wakeboards, skis, ropes, tubes, body glove, hyperlight, and liquid force. How about some shorts or shirts, bathing suits, shoes, or even sunglasses? You can also choose from Body Glove, Reef, Oakley, and even Billabong.
I need something for Christmas.
H2O Sports Unlimited, 533-BOAT or H2OSportsUnlimited.com.
Hi, this is Chris and Kurt Shutters. Many people come to Stillwater for OSU sports. Many people also know that Stillwater is a home for Kurt Shutters. What I want Cowboy fans to know is we can provide our great products and service to them wherever they might live. We've been proudly serving our customers for nearly 20 years, and we want to serve you. Normal business hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. But if you're going to be in town for a game soon, we'll meet you after hours. Call us toll-free at 800-416-6455 and arrange an appointment. Or check us out on the web at www.kurtz, that's KIRTZ.com.
Hey, sports fans, this is Rex Holt, Stillwater Radio Sports Director, and I would like to invite you to check out The Game. The Game I'm talking about is our daily sports call-in show on AM 780 KSPI. Each day, Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to noon, we talk sports with fans and special guests. Of course, we talk a lot about the OSU Cowboys and Cowgirls, as well as Stillwater and area high school sports, but we'll discuss about everything and anything and have. So listen in, call in, and let's try to have a good time on The Game, 10 a.m. to noon weekdays on Sports Talk 780 KSPI.
It's halftime in Stillwater. First exhibition game of the 06-07 college basketball season for Oklahoma State. And the Cowboys lead the Pittsburg State Gorillas 34-28. Coming up, a scoreboard update from Skip Elliott in our Host Broadcast Center. That's when Cowboy basketball from Host Communications continues in a moment.
This is Cowboys head basketball coach Sean Sutton, inviting you to come discover Oklahoma. I'm proud to call this state home. There are so many exciting activities, attractions, destinations, and scenery. It's a great getaway for the whole family. And with our centennial celebration getting underway, it means you'll find all kinds of festivals, parades, exhibits, and events statewide too. Plan your trip today at travelok.com. Oklahoma, Native America. Come check it out.
Brian, got your chicken wings. Sarah, 2 veggie burrito, side of hot sauce for me, a jumbo burger with 2 sides of fries, because let's face it, honey, you always end up stealing mine.
What? I didn't want that. Mine's cold.
Need a value meal that makes everyone happy? Try the new Family Value Meal from Pizza Hut. Start with 2 medium pizza topped any way you want. Add breadsticks and cinnamon sticks and a 2-liter of Pepsi, all for $19.99.
Delicious.
Now this is dinner. The new Family Value Meal from Pizza Hut. You always get more when you go for the good stuff.
Limited time offer. Prices, participation, delivery areas, and charges may vary. Specialty or up to 3 toppings. Pepsi substitutions may occur.
There are have been recent advancements in joint replacement technology. Implants available to orthopedic surgeons today are different than those of a decade ago. The intent is to continually improve this process with better designs, advanced surgical techniques, and materials like ceramics and plastics for hips, and new high-flex designs and plastics for knees. Whether you're 45 or 85, relieving pain and giving peace of mind is our goal for each patient. To learn more about joint replacement surgery or to find a doctor near you, go to aboutstryker.com/OK.
Real man of gene.
Today we salute you, Mr. Halftime Shooting Contest contestant, for the promise of free T-shirts or a year's supply of socks. You take to the court ready to put on a clinic in abject humiliation.
Take 'em to school, yeah.
You keenly sense how much the crowd yearns for your failure, and you deliver.
From downtown, yeah.
So crack open an ice cold Bud Light, Admiral of the Airball.
Mr. Halftime
Bud Light beer at Anheuser-Busch, St. Louis, Missouri.
Good morning, Harold.
Good morning. What are you doing?
What? Look at what you're wearing. Big game tomorrow. Yeah, but a team jersey, a ball cap, and sweatpants for a client meeting? Hey, be happy I didn't wear the face paint this week.
There's a better way to show you're a fan. The OSU check card from BOK. Get yours today when you sign up for free checking. Bank of Oklahoma, our state's most convenient bank. Member FDIC.
O'Reilly. You may not need a battery today, but the odds are sometime in the future you will. When that time comes, there's only one name to remember: Superstart. At O'Reilly, we've got the strongest tournament trolling and cranking marine battery anywhere. Lawnmower, ATV, personal watercraft, motorcycle, bulldozer, forklift, golf cart, wheelchair, or vehicle. We've got the Superstart battery to fit your needs at a price you can't afford. Superstart batteries only at O'Reilly Auto Parts. O'Reilly. O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Back in the Host Communications Cowboy Broadcast Center, Skip Elliott here with a scoreboard update. At the break, it's Oklahoma State leading Pittsburg State 34-28. One football game going on tonight. It's Air Force leading Army 20-0. Lots of football tomorrow. We'll get a chance to talk about that if we have enough time here in just a few minutes. A couple of exhibition basketball games are going on right now. In Iowa State leading EA Sports 29-23, about to tip the ball off for the second half. And Missouri is leading Missouri Rolla 26-13 with 10:29 to play, and that is in the first half of that game. As far as the Big 12 goes for tomorrow, pretty big day in football. There were several games going on, including Missouri at Nebraska, Baylor at Texas Tech, Kansas at Iowa State, Kansas State is at Colorado, and Oklahoma State at Texas, number 4 in the nation, and Oklahoma and Texas A&M will tangle at 7 o'clock in Kyle Field in College Station. At the break, it's Oklahoma State 34, Pittsburg State 28. This is the Cowboy Basketball Network.
Recruiters nationwide say their best job applicants are OSU graduates. Consistently well-prepared and polished, OSU grads are premium candidates for internships and permanent employment. Post your jobs online today, free, at HireOSUGrads.com. That's HireOSUGrads.com. So, small business, corporations, nonprofits, OSU is your gateway to high-performance graduates. Over 2,600 companies know the premier source for Oklahoma's brightest and best is HireOSUGrads.com.
Jenny has allergies. Horrible allergies. But now, Train can help allergen-sensitive people like Jenny. A Train Clean Effect system removes up to 99.98% of the allergens from all the air that it heats or cools.
Really?
Really. Let's find you a Train dealer and some tissues. Or something.
Your Train Comfort Specialist dealer is Country Comfort Heating and Cooling. Call Country Comfort today, 547-5046, 547-5046. And remember,
it's hard to stop a train.
The following letter was written by Sergeant Leroy P., U.S. Army.
I'm currently on my 3rd tour to Iraq. Never have I ever seen so much love and support from people I don't even know. My mom always told me that there are angels among us. And right now, I really do believe that. Very much.
Your support may be the most important thing our troops can carry with them. To show your support, visit americasupportsyou.mil. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Defense and the Ad Council.
Hey, sports fans, this is Rex Holt, Stillwater Radio Sports Director, and I would like to invite you to check out the game. The game I'm talking about is our daily sports call-in show on AM 780 KSPI. Each day, Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to noon, we talk sports with fans and special guests. Of course, we talk a lot about the OSU Cowboys and Cowgirls as well as Stillwater and area high school sports, but we'll discuss about everything and anything and have. So listen in, call in, and let's try to have a good time on the game. 10 a.m. to noon weekdays on Sports Talk 780 KSPI.
For a second half game plan brought to you by Oklahoma Propane. Here's Tom Dorado with assistant coach James Dickey.
Well, it was a first half, kind of a mixed bag, as you would expect. First exhibition half of the year, but good early, good late. Some of the things we didn't do in the middle of the half certainly brought your attention to the coaches here in the halftime talk.
That's right, Tom. We got off to a good start. Got up 14-5. Had a chance to get in double figures. Didn't do that. We're up again 17-10. Gamble defensively, gave up a basket. Missed some free throws in there. Had some missed opportunities in terms of execution. Didn't guard real well. And they got some confidence, and can't let them hang around. We need to set the tone first 5 minutes, second half.
I would say, though, you had to be happy with the last 6.5 minutes. They only got one bucket during that time, so we came from 5 down to 6 up.
Great point. We were down 5. The guys tied it up. We had a chance to extend it. J.O. had a couple of good looks there at the end, just missed shots. Get off to a good start in the second half. We'll be fine.
Like to run some sets and get some more production from the guys inside in the second half.
Got to get the ball inside and got to have better offensive execution. Everybody's got to carry out assignments. Then you got to relax, knock down shots, hit free throws.
All right, James, thanks.
Thanks, Tom.
All right, guys, thanks very much. That's your second half game plan brought to you by Oklahoma Propane. The start of the second half is sponsored by Bank of Oklahoma. Bank of Oklahoma, you're better off at BOK.
I think we're going to see you right here, Dave, is a concentrated effort here in the first 5 minutes of this game to extend this lead, but also start working the game from inside out. Get the ball down inside, look there first. If not, throw it out, relax on that outside shot.
Cowboys with the ball to start the second half. Byron Eaton on the left wing. Throws it to the left low post to Mons. Spinning jump hook in the lane, missed, and Mons came over the back of Corey Abercrombie of Pittsburg State. And David is whistled for the foul, his second, first team foul of the second half.
Got the shot they wanted. David just couldn't get the ball to drop. Short-handed it a little bit, short-armed it, and then the foul and the ensuing rebound attempt.
Pittsburg State with the basketball going left to right in the second half. Taylor drives the right baseline, forced up a little baby hook from the right side. It missed. Bogan rebounds for Oklahoma State. Now Bogan for 3, top of the key. It's spun out. Rebound to Taylor for Pittsburg State. The Gorillas in their road red with gold numbers and white trim. Hanging tough here in Stillwater on opening night of the exhibition season for the Oklahoma State Cowboys. Pittsburg State with the basketball, and they throw it away. Bogan with a knock away at the right low post. Down the floor to Curry. Foul line right side, Eaton. Weaving through traffic on the dribble to the top of the key. It's Oklahoma State 34, Pittsburg State 28, a minute into the second half. Cowboys going right to left.
They got to get Byron Eaton off the schneid here. He's going to have to do something as far as scoring is concerned.
And an interception by Pittsburg State. Down the floor to Taylor, layup good.
They made that look easy right there, converting that turnover into points.
34-30, Oklahoma State with a 4-point lead. Cowboys led by 9 in the first half. Pittsburg State led by as many as 5. Dove, left wing, left low post to Mons. Back to the basket, turns, faces, shoots from 8 feet, and scores.
That's what he's going to have to do. I mean, it took him a while to figure he had him on his hip. He just faced him up and threw it in.
36-30, Oklahoma State back up by 6. Pittsburg State with the basketball. Morris, plagued by foul trouble in the first half. Throws it to Bridges, top of the key. Right wing, Carlos Taylor has made 2 threes so far, and the ball poked away by Curry, and James on with a steal. Curry all the way down the floor, layup good, and a foul called. Count the basket for James on Curry.
And again, that's what you have to get done. If you're having a hard time scoring in that half court, then convert some turnovers into easy points. I tell you, that's 2 turnovers the Cowboys have forced in the first 4 possessions here for Pittsburg State, and they got an opportunity for another and 1 here.
Carlos Taylor whistled for his 3rd foul. Team foul number 2 of the second half on Pittsburg State. James on Curry at the line for the old-fashioned 3-point play, trying to match the Cowboys' biggest lead, but the free throw rattles around and in. Looked like it was going to fall out, but did not. So Curry with 11 points, and the Cowboys matched their largest advantage. It's 39-30 Oklahoma State with 18 minutes left to play in the game.
Almost looked like Morris almost tapped it in himself going up for the rebound.
Taylor way outside right wing, picks up his dribble just beyond midcourt, needs help, and throws it away. Threw it right to his head coach, Gene Iba, at the Pittsburg State bench. It's another guerrilla turnover.
And this is the way the Cowboys started the game, with this defensive intensity right on the ball. And I mean, James Curry's kind of led the way here in the second half with ball intensity. I mean, they have no place to go. And when they pick that dribble up, they're looking for some help, and they're not getting it.
Cowboys have their starting 5 on the floor. Here's Curry driving the left baseline. Layup good.
James Curry with a good spin move from his left to his right and all the way to the rim.
Cowboys now with their biggest lead, 41-30. Pittsburg State on the other end. Abercrombie forced up a shot, missed it. Blair rebounds, and a foul underneath on Oklahoma State.
Looks like Mons was in that area. I don't know if he's going to get called. He thought he had his hands up. Maybe over the back.
David Mons gains his 3rd foul.
That's too bad, too, because he was flat-footed, Dave, in trying to make the play, and a lot of times that's going to happen to you when you don't have good defensive posture. He wasn't on his toes, ready to make a block.
Blair at the line for Pittsburg State, shoots the first, and he rattles it around the rim and in. Off the back of the rim, the front of the rim, and in. So James Curry can do it on one end. Daniel Blair can do it on the other.
Cowboys came out with a 2-4, 6-7-2 run to take that 6-point lead up to 11.
Blair's second foul shot is good. 41-32 Oklahoma State. 17:33 left. Mons, Curry, Dove, Eaton, and Bogan on the floor for Oklahoma State.
See if they'll continue to play it from inside out. Look inside. If it's not there, throw it back out and knock it down from the rim.
Curry, right wing to Eaton, back to Curry, left wing, fakes, kicks it to Eaton, top of the key, drives the left side, stumbles, and he's called for traveling.
Byron is really struggling here tonight, handling a basketball. Again, he tried to, that's what he did during times last year, trying to split 2 people from a long distance and loses his grip of the ball and not good footwork, and he forces yet another turnover here.
Pittsburg State with the basketball. Bridges drives it all the way down the right side, missed the layup, but the rebound slammed in by Ed Morris.
Boy, he was there, wasn't he, all alone to slam that home.
41-34. Bogan, left low post, backs into the lane. Short jump hook is good. Bogan with 17 points to lead all scorers, and the Cowboy lead is back up to 9. It's 43-34 Oklahoma State.
You heard Sean Sutton say in the preseason he wants his team to get some stops when they need it in the half court. This would be right here.
Gorillas with the basketball. Here's a running jumper from the right side. Missed. Rebound Abercrombie, but he's stripped by the Cowboys' Mario Bogan. Down the floor it goes to Curry. Kicks it behind him. Right wing to Eaton. Top of the key, Mons. Left wing, Curry. Fires it underneath to Bogan. Layup good, and a foul called. Count the basket for Mario Bogan.
I'll tell you, James Curry's kind of taken over this second half, Dave, on the defensive end. He got himself a couple of buckets and 5 points quickly, but he's done a good job now in all phases of the game in the first 5 minutes of the second half. Scoring, defending, and finding his open teammate. That was a nice pass, wasted no time. Bogan had the angle, and he had a good path to the rim.
Foul was on Spencer Magana of Pittsburg State, his second. Bogan at the line trying to convert to 3-point play. He does, converting the free throw. He had 20 points on the night. And the Cowboys had their biggest lead, 46-34, with 16:27 left in the game.
Boy, it's good to see these and ones coming up. That's about the 6th the Cowboys have had tonight, when we were just crying and begging for them last year.
Now Terrell Harris called for a bump as Joe Bridges brought the dribble across midcourt, a foul which occurred some 40 feet away from the basket.
Not a good idea right there. No reason to be that aggressive on the run down into the forecourt.
Pittsburg State with the ball going left to right here in the second half. Hutchinson on the right wing, defended by Dove. Top of the key to Blair. Bogan defends him. Throws it to Bridges behind him. 19 to shoot. He beats Harris on the drive. Kicks it right corner. Back out to Bridges it goes. Right wing, 15 to shoot. Now 14 to shoot as Hutchinson catches it right corner. Back to Bridges near midcourt, center of the floor. 8 to shoot. Drives the left side. Left side three-pointer missed by Magana. Rebound tipped, taken by Bogan of Oklahoma State near midcourt. The ball poked away from behind and taken by Pittsburg State. 3-on-2. Foul line jumper clangs off the back of the rim by Bridges. Rebound Blair, shot blocked by Dove. Out to Hutchinson, right wing for 3. It's good.
Boy, everything there but the retrieval a third time. They had 3 opportunities and eventually one of those is going to go down. Dove with a great block, but Hutchinson was able to maintain his composure and lined it up after he got it back.
46-37. Oklahoma State's lead is 9. Curry on the right wing. Right corner, Marcus Dove. Guarded by Hutchinson. Foul line to Bogan. Bogan has scored 20 points already tonight. Left wing to Harris outside the arc. Left low post to Cooper. Backing in. Turns. Jump hook from 5. Missed. Tipped by Harris. No. And the rebound to Blair of Pittsburg State. Gorillas counterattack. Hutchinson catches it just beyond midcourt on the left wing. Bounce pass. Left low post to Abercrombie. Spins baseline side. Shot blocked by Bogan. And Mario gets the rebound himself. Outlet to Curry. James on down the floor with a left-hand dribble. Left baseline to Dove. Crosses over. Drives a lane. Up and under layup. Good.
How about that move by Marcus Dove? He went a couple of feet one way and a couple of feet the other. Exchanging hands. Got around all the traffic for the easy lay-in on the right side of the lip.
Marcus Dove with 9 points. It's 48-37. Oklahoma State by 11. Blair between the two circles, guarded by Kenny Cooper. His pass intercepted by Dove at midcourt. Marcus all the way down the floor for the slam.
And the Dove signs come out here at Gallagher-Iba Arena. So Marcus Dove kicking up the intensity as well.
And a timeout. Pittsburg State. 14-18 left to play. It's Oklahoma State 50, Pittsburg State 37, the Cowboys' biggest lead. Cowboy basketball from Host Communications continues in a moment.
It's time for college hoops, and FSN Southwest is your home for Big 12 men's and women's basketball. Check local listings and tune in as your favorite Big 12 teams battle it out on the hardwood. No one covers Big 12 basketball like FSN Southwest. And don't forget to tune in to Big 12 Showcase Friday evenings and Saturday mornings for highlights from all Big 12 sports and exclusive reports from the campus of your favorite schools. FSN Southwest, where Big 12 basketball fans come first.
Twilight lingers over your backyard. The charcoals turn from black to red to white. It's time. 4 perfect steaks hit the grill, making a sizzling sound that says summer is here. The cicadas hit their crescendo. They're saying, welcome back, friend. We missed you. The feeling is mutual. Beef. It's what's for dinner.
Brought to you by the Oklahoma Beef Council at oklabeef.org.
I knew he'd come in handy someday.
Mom.
Here's a true story about true savings from State Farm.
I never knew his good grades could get us a discount on car insurance.
I never knew our son could get good grades.
Our State Farm agent always looks for ways we can save money.
Like with the good student discount.
Dad, if you get me a car, we could get another discount.
Nice try.
Find a State Farm agent today in the AT&T Yellow Pages or visit statefarm.com.
Like a good neighbor.
State Farm is there.
Cowboy defense setting the tone here in the first 5:42 of the second half. Cowboys have outscored Pittsburg State 16-9 now to open up the second half, take their biggest lead of the night at 13, 50-37, but they have forced 5 turnovers here in the first, as we said, 5 minutes of the game, and that's been the big difference. Cowboys really locking them down defensively now.
Pittsburg State with the basketball. Bridges right wing outside the arc. Throws it to Singleton between the two circles. Back to Bridges. Right corner it goes to Taylor. Shot clock at 10 for the Gorillas. Now a three-pointer, top of the key. Pin balls out by Taylor. Rebound underneath to Blair. Follow good.
Blair just working hard. Just outworked 2 Cowboys that time on the high bouncer on the miss. And Blair just stayed right after it. Got the follow shot to fall. And that kind of stems the tide a little bit for Pittsburg State.
And Blair fouled on the play. Brings us to an official timeout. Terrell Harris whistled for his second foul. And we have a break in the action. 13:48 left to play. Oklahoma State leads Pittsburg State 50-39. This is the Cowboy Basketball Network.
This is Debbie, owner of Charlie's Discount Drug. After years of recommending Calorad to my customers, there's hardly a week that goes by when someone doesn't tell me their amazing Calorad success story. Losing weight and keeping it off is one of the biggest challenges many of us will face in life. Calorad is an invaluable tool in that battle. It's safe for use with most medications, and it's so easy to use. Visit Charlie's Discount Drug at 8th and Walnut and find out more about Calorad today. Charlie's Discount Drug, where we know our customers by name.
Hi, this is is Chris and Kurt Shutters. Many people come to Stillwater for OSU sports. Many people also know that Stillwater is a home for Kurt Shutters. What I want Cowboy fans to know is we can provide our great products and service to them wherever they might live. We've been proudly serving our customers for nearly 20 years, and we want to serve you. Normal business hours are Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. But if you're going to be in town for a game soon, we'll meet you after hours. Call us toll-free at 800-416-6455 and arrange an appointment. Or check us out on the web at www.kurtz, that's KIRTZ.com.
Hey, girl. Hey. It's been a long time. What's new with you?
I'm so tired of driving to the city in Tulsa just to get the furniture I want and the design help I need. I wish there was a one-stop shop that had everything I needed.
There is. It's called Gracious Lifestyles, and it's right here in Stillwater. Their showroom is located at 1616 Cimarron Plaza, and it's packed with the top-of-the-line furniture, plumbing, and home accessories.
But I'll still have to drive to the city to work with a designer.
Gracious Lifestyles has on-staff designers that have an actual degree in interior design. You don't have to leave the comfort of your home. They come straight to you.
Wow, I'll call them right now. What's the number?
405-707-9977.
13:48 to go here in exhibition game number 1. Oklahoma State leading Pittsburg State 50-39. And it's a good time to remember, Cowboy fans, the great frame-up of OKC at 122nd. And Rockwell is a new sponsor. Go by and mention you're a Cowboy fan. Get 50% off your frame molding. Frame your memories at the great frame-up of OKC on 122nd and Rockwell.
Blair makes the foul shot for Pittsburg State. And the lead is 10. 50-40 in favor of the Cowboys.
We're going to these numbers now. We got the computer working, and Cowboys again leaving points on the table. Not so much in this second half, but 10 of 17 from the free throw line tonight.
Cowboys with the ball. James on Curry in the left corner. Dribbles into the lane. Bounce pass underneath to Cooper. Splits defenders. Missed the short jump hook. Gets another chance. Missed this hook as well. Marcus Duff fights for the rebound. Layup good.
Boy, that's effort right there. Cooper just left some points hanging right there, but Dove would not be denied and puts it back in after 2 efforts.
52-40. Oklahoma State back up 12 with 13:15 left in the game. Pittsburg State with a basketball. Singleton left wing outside the arc. And a whistle. And a foul away from the ball.
Byron Eaton.
Is that right? Byron Eaton?
He was in the area.
I think you're right.
I didn't hear the official announcement, but I think it was Eaton. He was in the area, kind of a push, trying to get through all that screening going on.
That's his 3rd foul, the team's 5th.
Well, Byron has struggled tonight in all areas. They have to call a quick timeout, but Eaton 0 for 1 from the floor, 0 for 1 from 3. 3 rebounds to go along with those 3 fouls. He's yet to put a point on the board.
The Atherton Hotel at OSU offers guests a softer side of OSU orange. Soft, cozy down beds, personal service, and a beautiful atmosphere are just the beginning of a great way to enjoy a visit to Stillwater. Be part of the tradition. Make plans today. For reservations or information, call 405-744-6835. Remember, the Atherton Hotel for the softer side of orange.
And it's still all about the beds, is it not?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the cozy. That's the cozy, the cozy down beds.
I need to read these.
I wish I could have one of those tonight before I left for Austin.
Tonight's Cowboy game is broadcast by and brought to you by State Farm Insurance. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. By Oklahoma Propane and Oklahoma Tourism, all proud sponsors of OSU basketball.
You ever slept in one of those beds? They're awesome.
Yes.
Marcus Dove with a steal down the floor to Curry. Layup good.
There again, the Cowboy defense turning a turnover into offense. Curry and Dove have led the way here in the second half.
54-40. Oklahoma State by 14. Singleton left wing outside the arc on the Big 12 logo. Top of the key to Abercrombie. On the right wing to Bridges. Back to Singleton left wing. Got away with a walk. Now he drives the left baseline. Cooper challenges. Takes it back toward the basket. Stripped to the ball going up, and a foul whistled by umpire Jeff Campbell against Oklahoma State.
We haven't been able to give you the definitive numbers here, but just about right now. But Oklahoma State 21 of 39 from the floor. Pittsburg State 16 of 37. They're 6 of 15 from beyond the arc. So they've launched a few. 4 or 5 from the free throw line. Haven't gotten there very much. This is just the 6th attempt for the Gorillas tonight from the charity stripe.
Marcus Dove whistled for his 3rd foul, and Singleton hits the first free throw. And it's 54-41 Oklahoma State.
Certainly a big number, Dave, is the points off turnovers, and the Cowboys with 12 points tonight off turnovers, and probably 8 of those here in the second half.
Bogan replaces Curry for Oklahoma State. Singleton's second free throw is high off the back of the rim. No good. Rebounded by the Cowboys. 12:30 left. 54-41. Oklahoma State leads Pittsburg State. Division II member out of Pittsburg, Kansas. Here's Cooper, left low post, spins, fakes, goes up, misses. Bogan rebounds, follow good from underneath. Mario Bogan with 22 points, and the Cowboy lead is 56-41.
He turned a kind of a short air ball into a bucket just by being in the right spot at the right time.
Pittsburg State with the basketball. Abercrombie tried to catch the pass in the lane, lost it, then collided with Byron Eaton, and he's whistled for the foul.
And this would be the largest lead of the night at 15 right now, as the Cowboys are up 56-41. And, you know, I guess the only disturbing part of tonight's game, and certainly teaching points and improvement areas, but for the most part, Byron Eaton and David Mons haven't really been part and parcel of either end of the floor, and those are the two guys going to have to really pick it up.
Oklahoma State with the basketball. Lob pass. Manello tried to hit Mario Bogan, but it sailed over his head, untouched, out of bounds to Pittsburg State. An official timeout with 11 minutes and 54 seconds left to play. Oklahoma State has its biggest lead, 56-41 over Pittsburg State. Again, 11:54 left in the contest. Cowboy basketball from Most Communications continues in a moment.
There's some pretty cute cars on the road. You just want to take them home and cuddle with them. But it's come to the attention of Dodge that some have questions about cute cars.
Yeah, I don't want a cute car, but is there a car for someone who's not a dateless 30-year-old happily living with his parents?
Good question. And Dodge has the answer. Dodge Caliber. It's anything but cute. When you get out of it, people don't expect a merry band of clowns to follow you. And when you put the pedal down, it feels like you're making a statement. And that statement isn't, I like Broadway musicals. Caliber's got available Music Gate power with liftgate speakers to celebrate good tunes, illuminated cup holders to celebrate good drink, and an available chill zone beverage cooler to celebrate thermodynamics. There's no built-in vase for pansies. Caliber's for people who despise cute things like plush toys, perky gymnasts, and dog sweaters.
Nice. I'm getting a Dodge Caliber for me to get down with my bad self.
Sounds like a plan. The all-new Dodge Caliber. It's anything but cute. For more information, pull up Dodge.com. Grab life by the horns. Dodge.
We've added some to Brahms Jalapeno Pepper Jack Cheeseburger.
Hi, I'm a jalapeno man.
First, we start with a big 1/3 pound all-beef patty.
Oh, man.
Then add 2 slices of real pepper jack cheese.
I love spicy foods.
Top it off with some spicy jalapeno peppers.
Oh, hot. Yeah, there it goes.
And, of course, it's garnished with fresh lettuce and tomato, served on a fresh bun from Brahms' own bakery. Brahms Jalapeno Pepper Jack Cheeseburger.
Yeehaw!
It's
We
good.
are back. 11:54 to go here in exhibition game number 1. The Cowboys enjoying their largest lead of the night now, 56-41. It was that 16-9 run to start the second half that opened up a 13-point lead, and Cowboys have basically been able to build off that. A couple of Oklahoma State Cowboys flirting with double-doubles early on. Bogan has 22 points, 7 boards. Marcus Dove, 13 points, 7 boards. So, and 15 points for James on Curry. He has himself 3 boards and 5 assists. So those have been the 3 guys who have kind of led the way here tonight.
Pittsburg State with the basketball. Bridges dribbles into the front court, heads toward the right corner. Eaton defends him closely. Shot clock down to 21 for the Gorillas. Bounce pass left baseline. Abercrombie spinning wild 15-footer air ball. Strong rebound underneath by Morris, and a foul on Oklahoma State as Morris went up for the follow shot.
Kind of a late whistle right there. They're going to call it on who?
Bogan, I think.
Bogan, yeah. I guess he was the second guy in. And Morris has now a couple of times in the last couple of minutes been able to go retrieve misses. Cowboys not blocking out as well as the coaches would like on those high bouncers off the rim.
Morris' first foul shot goes in. It's 56-42 Cowboys. Cowboy basketball brought to you by your neighborhood Brahms ice cream and dairy stores. Brahms gives you more. Second foul shot by Morris is also good. And it's now Oklahoma State 56, Pittsburg State 43.
The Gorillas haven't been there much, 9 times, but they've hit 7 of their 9 free throw attempts.
Mario Bogan drives the right side, leaning 5-footer off the glass, missed too hard, got his own rebound. Cowboys another chance to Manello. The freshman dribbles in the left corner. Foul line, Kenny Cooper. Back out to Byron Eaton between the 2 circles, and Oklahoma State will reset. Pittsburg State in a man-to-man. That's been the case throughout the evening. Dove, top of the key, Bogan. Pump fake on the 3, drives the right side. Left wing, 3-pointer by Eaton is good.
Boy, that's a good one right there to see go down. Bogan did a lot of the work. Just enough of the penetration with the dribble to throw it back out to the wide-open Byron Eaton. He looked relaxed on that one and threw the rainbow in.
59-43, Oklahoma State by 16. Cowboys' biggest lead, I believe.
Yes.
Morris throws it right wing to Bridges. Cross court, left wing, 17 to shoot for the Gorillas. Left corner, 18-footer, missed by Hutchinson. Long rebound to the far corner to Oklahoma State, and a foul on the Gorillas.
As Eaton trying to retrieve that missed ball and head up the floor. Looked like he got pulled down by none other than Mr. Morris again. He did. Morris has been all over that foul short tonight.
Yeah, he's got 4. Hasn't played many minutes.
Back in the line for the Cowboys.
That's team foul number 4 against Pittsburg State. Terrell Harris will check in. Obi Manello goes to the bench.
See if the Cowboys can run a little smoother offensive set this time down. Get that ball from side to side. Get somebody open on the inside. Play it inside out.
Eaton for Oklahoma State. Right wing to Kenny Cooper, the Cowboys center. Top of the key, Mario Bogan. Left wing, Eaton whips a pass inside to Cooper, and we have a whistle by referee Steve Welmer. And a foul on Pittsburg State's Daniel Blair.
I believe it'll be a throw-in here. They got him, Steve Welmer calling it a foul on the floor.
That's the 3rd foul again on Blair. Team foul number 5. Cowboys will throw
official,
it in.
Isn't he? He is a good official. You just got to smile when you see him on that chart.
And now another foul, this one on Abercrombie of Pittsburg State for a reach around against Mario Bogan. That's team foul number 6.
Final
and the second for Abercrombie. Oh, yeah.
An exhibition game for you.
That's great.
And you know what? I've never seen him have a night where he didn't give you great effort, exhibition or not.
Quick pass underneath to Eaton. Layup blocked from behind, and a tie ball whistled by umpire Jeff Campbell. And the possession arrow will favor Pittsburg State.
I think Sean wanted a foul on that one as Byron went up in the traffic, but it appeared from here, again, it could have been a good call. We'll see. Maybe he got pushed along the way, but he had a hand on the ball.
Pittsburg State brings it into the front court. Bridges bounces it to Hutchinson, left wing. Top of the key to Lang, guarded by Mario Bogan man-to-man. Shot clock down to 20. Top of the key right, Bridges. Eaton defends him. Left wing, three-pointer by Magana, missed. Rebound tap taken by Eaton of Oklahoma State. Cowboys on the run. Eaton crosses over, stops left side just beyond the lane. Cross-court right side to Harris. Harris cut off on the drive at the foul line to Eaton, left wing, well outside the arc. Floats it top of the key to Kenny Cooper, the center. Dumps it underneath to Mario Bogan. Layup, good, and a foul called. Count the basket for Mario Bogan off a terrific pass by Kenny Cooper.
That's high-low right there to perfection. As they call the pass right there, Cooper comes out to get the ball at the head of the key, and then Bogan breaks down low, and he got a great pass, gave him a great lead pass, if you will. And for the 6th or 7th time tonight, the Cowboys, who didn't have many and ones last year, frankly, have a chance to convert the old-fashioned three-point play one more time, and that was just a great assist, terrific assist from Cooper.
Bogan at the line trying to get to 25 points on the night. Foul shot on the way. Got it. Mario Bogan has 25 points. He's 4 for 6 at the line. He has 8 rebounds. And he's now given his Oklahoma State team its biggest lead of the night. 19-point advantage at 62-43 over Pittsburg State.
Hey, Bogan's only a cool 10 of 15 from the floor.
Bridges for Pittsburg State with the red headband. Starting the offense, left wing. Cross-court right side to Taylor beyond the arc. Top of the key it goes. And a whistle and a foul. Morris was fouled on the drive.
Harris get a hold of him right there. Looked like he might have walked along the way, but Terrell Harris must have got a hold of his wrist and slowed that path down a little bit. That would put them in the 1-and-1, I believe.
You are right. Terrell Harris whistled for his 3rd. So Harris with 3 fouls, Eaton 3 fouls, Dove 3 fouls, and Mons 3 fouls. And you hope that this scenario does not unfold very often once the regular season starts, when you only have 8 guys available who are on scholarship, as the first free throw for Morris goes in, and the lead is now 62-44 Oklahoma State.
Eddie Sutton sitting across from us there at midcourt, and don't you know that old phrase he used to utter all the time, defense without fouling.
Yes.
And not too happy with this parade of late to the free throw line by the Gorillas.
(62-45) Oklahoma State. Isn't it amazing, Tom? And you've heard the phrases from Coach Sutton much, much longer than I have. But those simple phrases about the game that stick with you, whether you're a player or a fan or another coach. Mario Bogan driving the left baseline, up and under layup, missed. Rebounded by Morris of Pittsburg State. That was a great move. Mario couldn't quite finish. Gorillas counterattack. Taylor on the right wing, outside the arc, guarded by Terrell Harris. Now a double team comes from Bogan. Right side to Morris. Mons chases him down. 20 to shoot. One dribble. Bounce pass underneath to Abercrombie. Muscles up on Bogan and lays it up and in.
Yeah, Bogan was kind of in a bad position right there. He tried to just wall him up, but Abercrombie just muscled into him. And we got a timeout, but to go back to your statement again, I think great teachers, you remember those lines from.
Isn't it true?
And, you know, it's so simple. He made the game as simple as one could be. Sitting over there with another good guy, Rob Evans, one of his former assistants and a head coach at Arizona State, and now taking a year off now, looking for some work elsewhere, and he'll coach again.
There's a break in the action, and speaking of breaks, see your local O'Reilly Auto Parts dealer for all your automotive parts needs. O'Reilly Auto Parts, better parts at better prices every day.
Look at the numbers here. 52% for the Cowboys from the floor, 24-46. And Pittsburg State, 17-41, 41%. Oklahoma State is out-rebounding the Gorillas by 7, 27-20. And the fans seeing Eddie Sutton on the Jumbotron, starting the Eddie cry right there. Turnovers, the Cowboys with 9, 14 for Pittsburg State. And that is, they only had 7 the entire first half, and they've had 7 here in the first 11 minutes.
Cowboys with the basketball. Bogan catches it underneath and slams it in off the bounce pass assist by James on Curry.
Boy, that was a beautiful long-distance dial-up there by Curry, and he got it to Bogan in sure shot area.
64-47, Oklahoma State, and a steal by the Cowboys. Harris chases down the loose ball. Bounce pass down the floor to Curry on the left wing, to Harris, top of the circle. Terrell with a couple of dribbles, whips it underneath to Bogan, layup good, and that's a career high of 29 points for Mario Bogan, and the Cowboys lead by 19, 66-47.
He's had a couple of great assists, hadn't he, to lay those things in. They're putting them in point-blank range with great passes.
Three-pointer, left wing, missed by Hutchinson, missed it short, rebound Morris. Follow jumper, left baseline is good. 66-49, Oklahoma State by 17, and Mario Bogan with 29 points. Mons catches in the lane, spins right baseline, goes all the way underneath the basket. Shot blocked from behind by Morris. Rebound saved by Abercrombie for Pittsburg State. Long pass down the floor to Taylor for the dunk.
Yeah, Taylor was wide open on that long outlet pass right there. Nobody back, defensive balance, and I know that didn't make the coaching staff very happy.
66-51, Oklahoma State's lead is 15. James on Curry. Walks it across the timeline on the dribble. Left side to Bogan. One dribble. Foul line jumper. Left side. Missed strong. Abercrombie rebounds for Pittsburg State. Gorillas counterattack. Wyndon down the floor. Left corner to Taylor. Bounce pass underneath. Knocked away by Bogan. Taken by Mons. Long pass. A high arcing pass. Knocked away by Pittsburg State. And the Gorillas get it right back as Taylor cut in front of it.
Not a good pass by Mons. Didn't have much on it to begin with. And he had a defender in the area. Needed to kind of just take that, tuck it away, and give it to somebody behind him.
Wyndon on the left wing, guarded man-to-man by Curry. Gets a screen to his right by Morris. Now a double team comes. Slow pass to Morris, left baseline. He's double-teamed. His cross-court pass tipped, retrieved. Hutchinson's 15-footer is good from the center of the floor.
Here they come. They just won't go away. Down by 19 just a minute ago. They're back to within 13.
And Curry fouled on the drive by Wyndon.
Whistle. Foul off the play.
Timeout on the floor. 6-0 run by Pittsburg State has cut a 19-point Oklahoma State lead to 13. 66-53. Oklahoma State leads Pittsburg State again. 6:28 left to play as we have an official timeout. This is the Cowboy Radio Network.
Hey, Cowboy fans, that is. Fountain Square is the most unique and upscale shopping center in Stillwater. Fountain Square has a wide range of locally owned businesses that include services like dry cleaning, salon and spa and tanning, to a state-of-the-art fitness center and a top-shelf wine and beverage store, chiropractic and learning specialists, just to name a few. There is something for everyone at Fountain Square.
Be sure and check out Hello Gorgeous full-service salon and spa. Call 533-3900 for your appointment today.
Joe's Landscaping. This is Joe.
Oh, hey, Joe. I'd like an estimate to install a sprinkler system in the forest.
Okay, your property's on forest land?
Oh, no. It is the forest.
I don't follow.
Well, I'm calling around for estimates to install sprinklers throughout our forests.
What?
Well, let me explain. We're a grassroots group looking for funding to combat people's recklessness with fire in the forest. We can't get funding if we don't have an estimate, so, you know.
Are you serious?
Yeah. We're calling it the National Sprinkler System. Isn't that great?
You want to know how much a sprinkler system would run you for the forest?
Uh-huh.
That doesn't even make sense, sir.
Oh, no. Oh, you know what? You're right. Maybe we should just map out Olympic National Forest first.
Is this a joke?
No. Imagine being able to flip a switch and put a fire out.
Flip a switch. You know how much land you're talking about?
I know it seems big, Joe.
It seems big.
Well, they built that pipeline thing. That's pretty big.
No. I'm sorry. I can't help.
Wait, Joe.
Only you can prevent wildfires. Brought to you by Smokey Bear, the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, the Ad Council, and this station.
We are back. 6:28 to go here in the game. Cowboys had a 19-point lead. Their second of the game just about a minute ago. But Pittsburg State went off 6 straight points. And now it's 66-53. Cowboys up by 13 with 6:28 to go in the contest. And for food, fashion, and fun, visit Eskimo Joe's and Stillwater's Three Amigos, Eskimo Joe's, Mexico Joe's, and Giuseppe's Italian Kitchen. You know, we talked about double-double, guys flirting with that, and Curry certainly could be because of his 6th assist. He's looking for his 16th point here tonight.
And he makes the first foul shot.
He's had a nice second half. Cowboys with 8 steals, and I would imagine Curry probably has half of those. 3 of those here in the early going of the second half.
And J.O. makes the second free throw, too. 68-53, Oklahoma State. That stops a 6-0 Pittsburg State run. Wyndon dribbles into the front court, left wing to Hutchinson. Guarded by Terrell Harris man-to-man. One dribble with the left hand, left low post to Lang. Fall away 5-footer around the rim and in. Nathan Lang with his first field goal of the night.
Tough shot right there. He had to go over 2 sets of hands.
Bogan catches underneath. Pass from Eton, and Mario lays it up and in.
That's a nice look, a nice find by Eton. He saw Bogan running free underneath and got him the ball.
68-55, Oklahoma State by 13, and Bogan has 31 of the Cowboys' 70. Here's Taylor with a fall-away baseline right jumper that's good from 15 feet. Carlos Taylor has scored 12 points to lead the Gorillas. 70-57, Oklahoma State's lead is 13. Some exchanging of baskets going on here. Eton on the dribble, picks it up, foul line left, throws it behind him to Curry. J.O. crosses over, line drive, 3 is good!
The crossover got Taylor leaning, and he fell down. And once he fell down, Curry had nobody in his face, and he dropped it in.
As that brings a big smile to the face of the junior James On Curry from Pleasant Grove, North Carolina. The Cowboy lead is 16.
Yeah, Taylor left a little bit of his equipment on the floor there.
And Taylor misses a 3, but the rebound by Morris. Shot blocked from behind by Kenny Cooper. Long rebound to Eton of Oklahoma State. Right wing Curry for 3. Missed it short off front iron, and Lang fouled on the rebound. By whom? Mario Bogan, I believe.
Nice block by Cooper down on the other end. He was able to maintain his defensive position, not lean, not hack, just got his hand on the ball, and had that transition game going. Cowboys missed on the other end. Tonight's game brought to you by Napa Auto Parts, by OG&E, and by Pizza Hut, all proud sponsors of OSU basketball.
That's team foul number 9, so the 1-and-1 applies for Nathan Lang.
1-and-1 on the line, Lang.
6'8" junior from Muskogee for Pittsburg State. And he makes the first free throw.
Returning for the Cowboys.
Key stats brought to you by State Farm Insurance. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Mario Bogan, 31 points, 8 rebounds for Oklahoma State. Cowboys have shot 53%. About rebounded Pittsburg State 28-25. And 16 Pittsburg State turnovers so far in the game. Anything else that jumps out at you, partner?
Just 3 guys. Bogan, Dove, and Curry was 64 of the Cowboys, 73 points. That's what stands out, and you can live with that, but probably need a little bit more balance in the scoring, because that's what we had pretty much last year. We had 8 or 9 guys who could hit you for 7 to 10 points a game.
73-59 Oklahoma State. Cooper right low post, backs in, double teamed, muscles up, jump hook off the glass and in.
We need a little bit more of that from Cooper. Got his man in a hip, kind of took him all the way down as far as he could go, and then jumped up and kissed it off the glass.
75-59 Oklahoma State by 16. Kenny Cooper with 6 points tonight. Taylor on the right wing, defended by James on Curry. 20 to shoot, top of the key Abercrombie. And a whistle and a foul away from the ball on whom? On Kenny Cooper of Oklahoma State.
You know, you look at that all-important rebound area, Dave. Cowboys with a 3-rebound edge over Pittsburg State, but kind of moving it around. Bogan has 8, 7 for Dove, 6 for Byron Eaton, and you like to see that. Even though he's struggling a little bit on the offensive end, he's still doing the things that he needs to do on the other side, getting himself 6 rebounds on the night.
Blair at the line makes the first. 75-60, Oklahoma State by 15. Second foul shot's on the way. It rattles off the front of the rim and the back of the rim and crawls in. So it's 75-61, Oklahoma State. Cowboys have Dove, Eaton, Terrell Harris, Kenny Cooper, and James on Curry on the floor. Curry has it now on the left wing, gets a screen to his right by Dove, drives the right side, flips it underneath to Cooper. He missed the dunk, but a foul called. Kenny Cooper, the sophomore, will step up to the free throw line for 2.
Well, aggressive on the slam attempt. Had the ball in point-blank range thanks to an assist, or what would have been an assist had he been able to convert. And he's got to be able to get that done. He the right idea, just couldn't get it to fall, and now he has a chance to do it from the free throw line, where the Cowboys tonight are 13 of 20.
But they made 10 in a row, Tom?
I have to go back and check it for sure.
So I remember they were 3 out of 10 at one point. Well, if it was 10 in a row, they missed this one. Cooper missed the first.
That's right.
Maybe they were 4 of 10, but at one time they were in the range of 3 of 10 or 4 of 10.
Correct, yes.
Yeah, so they were 13 of 20. They'd made 10 in a row until that miss. That's what happens when I bring that stuff up. Just kick me next time, because Cooper makes a second.
We just thought he'd hit that one right there, and the Cowboys get that to fall. Oklahoma State 4 of 14 from beyond the arc, so that's got to pick up a bit. But Oklahoma State with a 15-point lead coming up on the 4-minute mark.
76-61, the score to be exact. Wyndon for Pittsburg State, left wing Taylor. Top of the key, the Gorillas with the basketball. Shot clock at 19, game clock at 4 minutes exactly remaining in the contest. Singleton lobs it underneath the Abercrombie, layup good.
That was a nice job, nice recognition by Singleton. He had Abercrombie breaking free and playing behind him. He just lofted it over everybody. He was home free once he got it.
76-63, Oklahoma State with the lead. 3:40 left, and a whistle. And a foul away from the ball on Oklahoma State.
Timeout on the floor.
Timeout on the floor. 3:43 left. It's the Cowboys 76, Pittsburg State 63. Cowboy basketball from Host Communications continues in a moment.
Life on the ranch is a whole lot easier since I started cooking with propane. We're gonna get it.
Grilling, heating, broiling, water is a-boiling. You could be enjoying propane. Through wind and rain and weather, propane will deliver. Try it and you'll never be the same. Start your calculating, 'cause rebates are awaiting you when you use propane. Pick it up, light it up, fire it up, rev it up, saving bucks when you use propane. Cook it up, steam it up, warm it up, heat it up with environmentally clean propane.
Brought to you by your propane dealer and the Oklahoma LP Gas Research Market and Safety Commission.
When we got married, suddenly we had 2 of everything. 2 dinette sets, 2 dogs.
2 car insurance companies. This is a true story about true savings from State Farm. We had to get rid of a few things.
What's my chair?
He had State Farm.
And she had the gecko.
His agent helped us compare.
There was no comparison.
This time, one of his things stayed.
Find an agent today in the AT&T Yellow Pages or visit statefarm.com.
Like a good neighbor,
State Farm is there.
Savings based on home and automobile discount.
3:43 left in this first exhibition game of the year. Cowboys have led by 19 on 2 occasions, and they lead it right now 76-63. Leading the way for the Cowboys, A trifecta here. Bogan with 31, Curry with 20, and Marcus Dove with 13. Those are most of your scorers, and only 3 guys in double figures. Taylor has 15 to lead the way for the Gorillas.
And Taylor has it, driving the right side for the Gorillas, and he's fouled going up for a layup.
They're shooting at 46%, Dave, and that's been under severe pressure here in the second half. Cowboys have come out and kind of tightened down the defensive screws. Oklahoma State's still over 50%, almost 54% to be exact. The only down number there is 4 of 14 from the free throw line, and Taylor is going to go back to the free throw line where they only had 7 attempts in the first half. This will be their 16th.
He missed the first free throw. Another chance coming up. Pittsburg State picked to finish middle of the pack in the MIAA. Thing is, though, in that league in Division II, that's a pretty darn good team. That's probably the second, if not the best, basketball conference in the Division II ranks, according to many. A lot of good teams in that league.
Nice players out there. They really do. Guys that you could see on their level would give some teams major headaches.
Some coaches with Big 12 ties, including the one we're seeing tonight, Gene Iba, who coached at Baylor. Manello in the lane, driving 12-footer is good.
That's a pretty good move. One dribbles, rose up and shot it down. He was open, didn't waste any time.
78-64, Oklahoma State by 14. I have a Pittsburg State trivia question for you in a little bit, partner.
All right.
I think you know the answer, so it won't be much fun for you, I guess. Singleton misses a driving jumper, gets his own rebound in the lane. Shot blocked by Marcus Dove, and the rebound to James on Curry on the run. 3-on-2. J.O. to the goal, layup good.
Oh, that's nice. He had man on his right, man on his left, but he had the angle to the basket, the man defending him, and he wasted no time in putting it up.
It's 80-64, Oklahoma State by 16. Curry has 22 points on the night, and Curry with another steal. James onto the goal, uncontested for the mini dunk.
Gotta like that. Cowboys pick up their 16th point off turnovers. They have forced Pittsburg State into 17 miscues, and Oklahoma State with its 9th steal of the night.
2:24 remaining. Cowboys lead Pittsburg State 82-64. Are you holding the Oklahoma tourism question?
Yes, I am, and I'm going to read it right now.
Okay.
This is the world's highest hill, soaring 1,999 feet above the surrounding terrain. You can drive the 4.5 miles to the top and enjoy the magnificent view of the valley below. Is it Antelope Hill in Cheyenne, Kavanaugh Hill in Poto, or Monument Hill in Duncan? The answer right after the break.
I'll tell you what, you can go ahead and give the answer if you want, because the managers are standing here behind you, because I think they want to know what the answer is.
You know,
so don't make them wait. They've got work to do.
I'll tell you, though, this week's destination of the game is Kavanaugh Hill in Poto, Oklahoma.
Have you been there?
No, sir.
I haven't either. We'll have to do that.
But we may have to go now that we do these things.
Because I'm all about being able to stand on a tuna can and see for 300 miles.
Well,
I bet you could do that
right
there. That's exactly what they said.
You got to believe them.
82-64, Oklahoma State by 18 with 2:13 left. Singleton, left wing, defended by Manello, the Oklahoma State freshman from Edmond. Bounce pass to Lang, top of the key, drives the lane, attacks a goal, layup good. Foul called, count the basket for Nathan Lang.
Well, I tell you, Abercrombie gave Lang a great wall off there down in the paint. He had Marcus Dove walled off, and Lang just went right to the open spot. And Marcus tried to reach around and get it to knock away, but Abercrombie should get a major assist there for Lang's bucket.
Don't forget, after the game, we'll choose the Oklahoma Beef Council player of the game, brought to you by the Oklahoma Beef Council. Nathan Lang is at the free throw line trying to convert an old-fashioned three-point play and make it a 15-point game with 2:03 left. All right, here's that question.
All right.
Name the Big 12 Conference football coach that attended Pittsburg State. But he didn't play football at Pittsburg State. That's what's amazing.
Did he play football?
No, he didn't. He went there, but he didn't play football. Pittsburg State being one of the outstanding Division II football programs in America. In fact, they've got a huge game tomorrow at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City against their bitter rivals from Northwest Missouri.
Wow.
Obi Manello, right wing to Eton. Cowboys up 82-67 with 1:45 left to Bogan. Hands it back to Eton. We'll give you the answer to that question in a minute.
That. It's kind of got me thinking, because I was trying to think if he played football there, but now you've thrown me a complete curve.
He did not. Bogan attacks the goal right side. Leaning jumper missed. Rebound tapped around, and Pittsburg State comes up with it. Minute 27 left. It's 82-67, Oklahoma State. Pittsburg State on the move. Singleton drives the left side. Running banker missed from 10 feet, but he got his own rebound. And Pitt State with another chance. Minute 12 left. Cowboys 82, Pittsburg State 67. Three-pointer in flight. Missed strong. Long rebound to Marcus Dove of Oklahoma State. Outlet to James on Curry. Medium tempo dribble into the front court on the right sideline. A minute is remaining in the game. Cowboys up 15. Curry to Dove. Left wing Eton. Eton with the ball high over the head. Defended man-to-man by Bridges. Now backs away with it. 15 to shoot. Eton wanting to get something going as the shot clock goes down to 12 and 44 seconds left in the game. Byron penetrates, kicks it right corner to Curry. Open three, missed short. Rebound, Mario Bogan. One dribble, layup, good.
Bogan just ripped that rebound away, used the dribble to balance himself, and went right back up to the rim.
33 points for Mario Bogan. It's 84-67, Oklahoma State. Dennis Francione.
Is that right?
He was a graduate of Pittsburg State. Did not play football there, which is hard to believe considering Pitt State's great history as a Division II power. Of course, he has Texas A&M with just one loss, winning close games left and right. We know all about that.
Yes, we do that. That's unfortunately, we do.
That's enough on that subject.
Yes.
84-67, Oklahoma State by 17. Pittsburg State with the basketball, down to 16 seconds left. Jump hook missed from the left side. Manello rebounds for the Cowboys. The shot clock is off, and the Cowboys can run it out and pick up exhibition victory #1 of the year.
They'll hold on to the basketball as the final seconds tick off. Sean Sutton going down there to congratulate Gene Iva. And the Cowboys win it going away.
Final score, Oklahoma State 84, Pittsburg State 67.